Give the people back the microphone so they say everything that they want. Give the people back the microphone so they tell it as it is. Express what you want to say right now.
Where's what you want to say? I'm back. I told you I would be back. I had to do a meeting. Don't forget, guys, Operation Take Back America. We are having an amazing event between Be the Change and Primetime Patriots, where we're going to be talking about the importance of voting, the real meaning of conservatism, because conservatives have gotten a bad name, bad rep from the media and people that just don't understand us. And we're also going to be just talking about how to have conversation. We have to be able to talk to people on the other side. That's why I decided to talk about how pride is the devil. We as Christians need to understand a few things. It is easier to stay mad, be petty, do all these crazy things like these videos we're about to watch. It's easier to do that. It takes more work and more of you self-reflecting to be the bigger person in situations. All right? So come chill with us, have barbecues, have family dinners, invite your family over. Come listen to some amazing speakers. We're going to be announcing more guest speakers that we have coming up. Have a good time. The first event is free. The second event is a paid event, but you can attend if you donate. I think it's $25. All you have to do is donate $25. We're going to be giving it to a awesome charity, which we'll be announcing. And you can come backstage and speak with me, some of the guests that we had on. It's going to be a good time. Operation Take Back America, May 22nd through the 23rd. Follow the Facebook. Hello, is anyone home? Follow the Facebook we have going, and I can't share it because my phone just died. So I can't post. Look at that. If you're wondering why you haven't seen me on social media, it's because I can't post. So Operation Take Back America, hopefully somebody from each one of the organizations is in the chat and they can post it. Okay, now let's get back to this video.
Push again.
This is the crazy girl who dumped all her food in his car. And she said, you're abusive, but she's still interacting with him.
Unbelievable.
This is how you act. This is how you act.
After this?
No, that's a reaction. That right there is
Oh,
a
that's a
So what?
reaction.
I said I don't want to
That's
be with
reaction.
I don't want to be with you now. I said that and that made
at
you
first
crazy.
At first you were like, oh, what was my last
Watch your
message?
crazy ass before the car hits you.
That was my last message.
Watch out. Watch out.
That was my last message. You were like, what's my last message?
Look, she opened it and put it in. Oh, no.
Wait, what's poppin'? He's just watching my last live. Awesome. Hold on. I saw somebody ask a question about the event, and I want to make sure I answer these. It is a virtual event. It's going to be streamed across all of our brand platforms. So Be the Change, Hot Mic will be up there. Primetime Patriots will be up there. Cash, so you guys can watch it from Cash's YouTube. We just need everybody to show up in droves. Okay, we need over 1,000 people to knock it out the park and get thrown in the algorithm. That's the magic number. So if you guys can share these events, if you can share the graphics, all these things, let people know about Operation TBA, let them know what it's about, get them involved. It'll be amazing. And Cash is great. I just talked to Cash not too long ago. He sent me a message telling me he says, Suni, you are carrying the torch while I'm gone, and I have faith in you that you will not let me down, and I'll be able to come back like I never left, which is what I say every time I get on his profile. We want to keep this going. We want to keep it ready for Cash, so when he gets back, he can get back to work and waking up America and creating streetlights all over the place.
Damn.
Hey, that's my shit too.
That's fucked up.
Yo, she's crazy.
And your girl catch it down bad at the club.
Wait a minute. Hold up.
That's fucked up.
Okay. Y'all see this, right? That's a knife. You see that? Now this is not, I don't think this is pride. I think this is straight. You crazy. You trying to stab and break a window with a knife, and then you on the phone acting calm like nothing's going on. Oh, she's certified. Certified.
When your girl catch you down bad at the club. Down. Tearing my man shit up. Oh, crazy.
Did she break a window?
Hey, don't do that, man. It's your cartoon. What are you getting out the deal? Don't do that, man. You already don't film that. You want to go to jail like that? Why you don't care? Why you acting like that? Y'all stay together, man.
I'm playing with you.
Oh, what's up?
They gonna play with you.
Stay calm.
They gonna play with you.
Wow,
They
break
gonna-
that shit, bro.
I want you to. I want you to, Randy.
Brother, bro.
I want you
Go get
to.
your brother, bro. Go get your brother, bro.
Yo, she's ripping his tin off.
Break my shit.
You got insurance, right? What is you got insurance?
Break my shit, fuck nigga.
Don't worry about it.
Hey, it's not worth it, man. Trust me. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. All right, stay calm.
So what is you doing?
Oh, hurry up. You calling, right? Call BSO? Okay.
When the address?
Yo.
7562 Southgate Boulevard.
Yeah, probably.
Fuck bitch. Yeah, I'm gonna do your shit today. I'm so play with. I don't give a fuck.
Why is this tin on the outside? Because they hood.
How about that? None of my shit. None of my shit. What's that, nigga? I don't give a fuck. Call.
Hey, she got a pepper spray. Watch out. She has a pepper spray on her.
Yo. Man, listen, ladies. If a guy just doesn't want to be with you anymore, like, it's okay. It's okay. There are more women than men, yes. But bro, there's another guy out there for you. Like, y'all don't have to do this. You don't have to embarrass yourself and make yourself look crazy and play into the stereotypes that are set before us as women. Like, crazy is one of them. And you can't get mad anymore because we have depictions of crazy right here. Wait. Dog, leave him alone, honey. It's all right. You ain't got to do this. You got pepper spray. You ripping the man's tent off. I don't know why it's on the outside. I'm just going to say that's the hood tent.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You got the right bitch.
Southgate Boulevard.
You got the right fucking one.
overnight.
She ain't got on no bra, no titties, no acetone.
Yeah, it is my game.
North Lauderdale. 7562 Southgate Boulevard.
She came back to the car.
Don't give a fuck that you recording me. This ain't got shit to do with you. I really don't care.
But right now you're trespassing, ma'am.
But right now, he should never caught my shit, sir. You know how when you be too good to a nigga just beside me your shit, and then got you fucked up? You know, when the nigga got you fucked up, because you too good to a fuck nigga, so you do him how they fucking do you?
Okay. Rob, yo. Where is Jonathan, man? I need Jonathan and Rob in the comment section.
Yeah, I'm still with that.
He's just about to work out.
Facts.
I already knew.
Grandma, she's. Oh, I like your comment, Grandma.
Go to
I wish I had the Drake song. I'm just too good to you. I'm too good to you. I'm too good. But you don't want to be with me, so obviously I ain't too good to you. There's a reason like he's leaving, right? Like, right? Right? Pride. Pride comes before destruction. If you don't stop, ladies, men, you're gonna fall. Pride is the devil. Think you got a hold on me. Pride is the devil.
And when people say, like, leave me the fuck alone, she doesn't understand that.
Look, Fred.
I don't understand.
Look, Judy. Judy,
Hold up.
Freddie,
Where-
listen. Call it a night.
Book
Call it a
face.
night.
You know what? When I
Go to
honestly,
sleep. You should go home and take a shower, refresh,
no,
lay
I
down.
never, ever,
Take
ever
the
want
bus
to deal
away.
with him ever again.
That's fine.
Then
I'm
leave.
I'm happy.
It
I'm happy.
doesn't matter what.
I'm
Then-
happy.
Then
And
leave.
the reason I'm saying is because I'm like hoping, but
It's
I'm gonna wait until the last little, like the last part.
it doesn't.
He don't want to be with you. Look. Thank you, Michelle. But he doesn't want to be with you, and he told you that. So like she's like, I'm staying and I'm just gonna wait until the last little what? The last little what? I'm scared to watch the rest of this video, man. What is she gonna do?
Doesn't work. It doesn't work.
It's gonna happen.
She asked you to be her sperm donor. Come on, really? Really? Mario, have you ever considered being a sperm donor? She wants to have a baby, and you know what? And I was already like thinking again. You know what?
Now want to have a baby with me. You told me you didn't want to.
And I was thinking about it
No,
again.
You didn't. No, you didn't. You said you did not want to.
Well, so have a baby with somebody else, so that makes it better.
What?
So you're gonna say, "Oh, okay, Mario, you know, last resort. Why don't you sperm my ass so I can get pregnant?" Fuck that.
Can't get pregnant.
Wait. This is not real. This is not real. Did you he broke up with you and then you said, "Can you be my sperm donor?" Like you're lying, right? Mm-mm.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god, stop fucking lying.
This is not pride. This is crazy. He broke up with you, so you want him to give you his seed, so he'll have to deal with you for the rest of his life or until the kid is 18?
That's
So funny. You can't get pregnant.
never mind. Never mind.
Music.
Yeah, because
You're drunk.
No.
It's a big
no, you don't understand.
You don't give a fuck. It's a big joke.
Like I said, Judy, like I said, Freddie, just call it a night, man.
There is no call it a night. We've done this before. There is no call it a night. Honestly.
You done this before?
Yes.
No,
No?
Yes.
No.
I've talked
no,
to
she's
him
done
and I've
disrespect. No,
loved,
for the past 3 days, all she's done has disrespected me.
and so have you. Disrespect me too.
How?
Just what you said
How, Sway?
earlier.
Fred, go to bed.
Fred, go to bed.
You should just get in your car, drive home.
Yeah, go
take a
home.
Shower,
I'm.
refreshing.
You know what, Mario?
Just call it a night, Mom.
I'm
Tomorrow.
There is no tomorrow. No. I'm telling you right now, as God is my witness, God is my freaking witness. God
Like a
is my
piece.
witness. There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow.
So
After what he's
leave.
done, what he said to me, what he's done, there is no tomorrow. As God is my witness.
So
Then there
leave.
shouldn't be no tomorrow or no today.
That's why I'm not
Then
leaving.
leave.
Why are you not leaving? Why?
Because I don't want it to be like
Because you
that.
got feelings for him. That's why.
Oh my God, she ain't got no feelings for nobody. She don't.
Because you like him.
No, she don't. 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 No.
That's
A
why you're not
person,
leaving,
no,
because
she
you
does
like him.
not have no fucking feelings. Trust me. A person who has feelings for somebody else does not say all the shit she said. So that's bullshit.
Yo, leave, bro.
Bullshit. That's why I don't trust no one. Fuck that.
My house is beautiful.
Someone please call 911.
There you go. I'm happy for you. And the fucking thing, I should have gotten beer and alcohol,
Getting
but I'm gonna go to
cold.
bed.
Yep.
Yo, she's crazy. She really just sitting there chilling.
Hmm.
After 2 o'clock, they don't
Yep.
sell beer. Because people out here in Florida,
This
they're
ain't
too
Chicago.
stupid or retarded, you know, like in Florida.
Bruh,
In Chicago, like up north,
I can't stomach her.
6'6", and then at 7.
Oh no.
Yes, I do have a video of her.
Hold up.
Yes, I do have a video of her. Yup, the whole video. Her name is, look at the dent. She crashed it right here. Her name is Jessica Lupi. License places is this. She's starting her car up. Jessica Lupi.
Yo.
Her name is Yup. Jessica Lupi. She's going to jail. Bitch, you done. Yup, Jessica Lupi. She's going to jail. Hit me with the fucking car. Hit me with the car. Jessica Lupi. Yup, going to jail, bitch. You done. Hit me with the car.
Yo. Hold up. Bruh.
Her name is, look at the dent. She crashed it right here. Her name is Jessica Lupi. License places is this. She's starting her car up. Jessica Lupi. Her name is... Yup. Jessica Lupi. She's going to jail. Bitch, you done. Yup, Jessica Lupi. She's going to jail. Hit me with the fucking car. Hit me with the car. Jessica Lupi. Yup, going to jail, bitch. You done.
Look, Pride had this woman tear off the front of her rim, her bumper. Pride had her about to go hit this dude because he don't want to be with her. Wow. Whew. And you're going to go to jail because you got pride, man. Pride is the devil, bro.
Hit me with the car.
She drove down the Foster
Her car's all fucked up. She's done.
Foster Ave. Oh my
She
God.
slammed me with
Oh
the car,
my God.
nigga. Yo, she's done. I got to record it.
Woo. Yo. Stop.
Shit, crazy.
It's a mixture. Pride to make somebody crazy, man, because they don't recognize his pride. Yo. Bro, she lit the car on fire. Oh, we got a dude, finally.
Jerron! What are you doing? He threw the
on God, I don't.
Stop. Hey, I'm finna pray to your car. Stop, Juwan.
I'm not gonna stop. She already called the police. I'm going to jail anyway.
What happened?
Call the police for no reason. Oh,
What
God.
happened? He yanked my keys out my what's the name.
Damn, did I yank her keys out her thumb?
Thank you. Okay then. What you take my keys for and then give them back? Come on, Juwan, stop.
Mom, she already called the police. They wouldn't-
Oh, we got a white girl.
You think I care? I don't care anymore.
Quit hitting me.
I've lost my mind.
Quit hitting me.
Give a fuck.
Cool, you don't need to give a fuck. That's cool. I got video proof of you doing this. You're crazy, bro. You're crazy. Let me leave. You have me blocked in. Let me leave. You're kidnapping me. Let me leave.
You're kidnapping me. These women are certified crazy. We only got to see one guy. Damn, bro. Man. Y'all crazy. Thank you. Look, Nay, you're about to come on here with me. I'm about to send you the link. Nay's about to come on here and react to this stuff with me. Bruh. Oh, wait. Nay sent me a video. Let me react to this one really quick. Ooh, this looks interesting. Are you ready, Nay? Oops. I didn't mean to do that. He said, run, Forrest, run. I've lost my mind. Like, no penis is that good, bro. There is no sex that good in the world. It can't be. For you to lose your sanity like this. No. No, bro. It can't be that good. I'm sorry. Matter. Hey, Amy. Hey. You've never had the kosher? What is that? What is that? Okay. I sent you the link, Nay. Same place you sent me the video. My question is why these men hook up with them in the first place. Because some men are just as dysfunctional as women. They like and a lot of it comes from our moms. We start out with dysfunction from our moms and then we get used to it. Pickle. Okay. So we're gonna bring up pickle jars again. I thought that rumor was dead and gone. But goddamn. But seriously, these are things that we pick up from our mothers, the dysfunctional, irrational behavior, and some men feel really comfortable with that because that's all they know. So they go find a woman that's crazy as shit. No, why is he beating her up? No.
Cheat up. What the fuck is wrong with that bitch? I tried to stop fucking punching me.
She hit him first. Okay.
Oh, shit. Oh, no.
I'm gonna smack the shot. I'm gonna violate
Titties
all out. Let me go over top. Shit.
He's about to clean her clock, man. He's about to clean her clock.
Get the show well stuff. You can
No, he going to jail, bro.
I'm sorry, it's not funny, bro. Wait, did she hit him first? I just need to know if she hit him first. Is this like an ongoing thing where she was constantly hitting him and he finally just lost his temper? He did this. Wait. He said, he brought his leg all the way up. Bitch, sit down. I'm sorry. Oh, I know it's not funny. Bruh. I gotta see that part again. Wait. Oh my god.
You know, what you gonna tell, man? This nigga's crazy.
Wait.
Tell, man, this
Yo, he brought his leg up. Yo. Oh my god, man. Dog. It's so disrespectful. He's so disrespectful. He brought his oh my god, man.
No, he going to jail, bro.
Oh shit, bro. Why you have to bring his foot up like that? Hi, May.
Hi.
Oh my god. Can you tell me why they were fighting?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I just know one of the girls in the video. I really don't know.
Bro, he brought his leg up. I can see he's about to suplex her ass. I'm sorry. That was the funniest part. Okay. This is Nay, guys. Welcome, Nay. This is like my little sister. Nay's been watching me for a minute since I've been on. I might rewind it back because that shit was funny.
Yeah, go back. Go back.
Oh, he brought his leg up.
I know one of the girls in this video. I went to school with her. I think I've seen that kid before a few times, but I don't know him like that.
No, he going to jail, bro.
This is Staten Island, by the way, where I'm from.
Are they still fighting?
I don't know why they're fighting, but
bruh.
Oh, that girl right there in the back. I went to school with her.
Back the fuck up. No, get the show, bro.
I got you.
I got you.
Hi, Kathy. Hi, Shirley. Hi, Amy.
What is on the gate?
Yeah, boobs.
This is making my stomach hurt. I'm not even healed from. I still got glue on my stomach, bro. Oh my god. Listen, this is pride for both of them, man. I'm pretty sure he's probably sick of her shit, and she don't look like she's scared to fight, so she done probably squared up with him a few times. Right. She got it so bad, her titties is hanging out, man.
A lot of girls in New York fight men. I remember this girl saying she got bisexual hands.
Our hands can be bisexual now.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay.
What knees is on the gate,
bruh.
Hello, tickle baby.
Hey, I'm about to embarrass you for a minute. Why? Why? You don't have to do this, man. It's probably normal for them. Shit.
Yeah, Staten Island, they're crazy.
You want the bookend? How was that one?
She ain't tired of getting fucked up and rocked.
I went to school with her. Black outfit.
This girl?
Yeah. Got her name though.
Why is you following him around? Pride. He said your hair never did.
This is Staten Island. That's why I had to leave.
Dog. Black folks ain't got no problem embarrassing themselves. I'm telling you, man, it's pride. It's nothing but pride. I'm about to show you how prideful Black folks can be. I was supposed to react to this a couple of days ago, but I haven't felt good. That's really what it's been.
Well,
and I don't want to sit in front of a camera. He did. I got to watch it. But do you guys remember when I posted that Baps was supposed to be a comedy? And now women are taking on characteristics of an entertainment standpoint. It's crazy. I'm telling you, Kevin Samuels, he either follows my shit or he watches me, bro. Because a lot of people, right after I talk about something, they'll have a whole video about what I just spoke about. Ooh, she got the camera all up in her grill.
Can you see me?
Why would he let her on? Usually he don't let people on like this.
How you doing?
All right. Sometimes he'll let it slide.
Almost 50.
Almost 50 years old.
She don't even look 50.
Are you married?
Right, she looks good.
Yes.
Okay, your face is like half cut off. Can you back the camera up right there? Right there.
Why is it not doing that? I don't know.
She don't look 50.
So where's your husband?
Dang. Black don't crack.
I don't believe you.
I'm about to be 27 in like
you look like a kid.
In a few days, like 6 days.
You said what?
Do you still get carded?
2017.
Yeah.
So do I.
Okay. How long have you been married this time?
2017.
Mm-hmm. So why are you here then if you're married 3 times?
I don't know. I'm just here because a lot of females disagree with you, and I actually disagree with a lot of stuff that you say as well.
What about what? Such as?
Such as it's like you make it seem like women who don't, make as much money. Hold on. Here it is. Let me pull this. I should have used my iPhone 12.
She should have used her iPhone 12. Why? I don't understand. Why'd you feel the need to name drop?
Right. It's annoying.
This is about to be an interesting video.
I'm using my MacBook Pro right now.
Facts. That's really how it is. She's been married 3 times, which would mean that she's probably not a good wife.
Right.
Shots fired. You gotta stop blaming men.
It's you.
To be honest, I'm just here because a lot of females that I do speak with, they're like totally against the fact that you say that they can't get a man of money. It's not too many straight men with money anymore anyway. So they're not even.
What?
He never. I've seen this one.
To be honest, I should have used my iPhone 12. To be honest, I'm just here because a lot of females that I do speak with, they're like totally against the fact that you say that they can't get a man of money. It's not too many straight men with money anymore anyway.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
So there's not too many straight men with money. Because you can't get them. Because you can't get them. Well, there ain't that many straight men. What? Oh my gosh. I could just show she's got a nasty mouth already. Shit.
Yeah, he tell her off though.
A lot of them.
He's just waiting. Look at him.
You're
Just
not looking for hoes.
Well, thought he did. Actually,
No, it's really not.
Well, I mean, that's what.
No, she didn't say thought is in. I
They're
told
like
y'all.
totally against the fact that you say that they can't get a man of money. It's not too many straight men with money anymore anyway. So they're not even looking for women.
Lies.
A lot of them are not.
What's up, Kenneth? How you
They're
doing,
not
man?
looking for hoes.
Well, Thoughton is in, actually.
Okay, I'm about to give her an argument. I'm going to give her a run for her money. If Thoughton was in, then why are men looking for traditional women to settle down with and have children? If Thoughton is in, why don't these men wife you? And when they do wife you, if you notice, they're never faithful to you. Yep. Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, right. Nicki Minaj. We could go on and on and on. Sweetie. They don't want thoughts, bro. That shit is fun when they're young. And then when they get older, they want a wife and somebody they can settle down with and build a life with. And I don't know a man that's going to, like, there's, even Chris Brown said it, man. You cannot turn, there you go. You can't turn a hoe into a housewife. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. And I don't care who's offended. If you're a thought and you're watching this, you're probably never going to get married. And if you do, your marriage is going to suck. Because he's about to cheat on you and do everything else. And instead of you recognizing that, hey, it might be you, you're going to blame the guy. And the cycle will continue. She said Thoughton is in. Okay.
Actually.
No, it's really not.
Well, I mean, that's
hold
what...
Hold on. First,
go ahead.
Don't come in here talking about men that have money aren't straight. Not looking for women. That's bullshit.
You think?
YouTube 限定ミュゼのお得なキャンペーン Look at the cutest ads.
They're annoying.
Mine are
skip.
Do you want this to go reasonably or do you want it to go left?
I mean, we're just having a conversation.
No, we're not, because you don't come in here disrespecting me.
Thank you.
But it's okay for you to tell women.
I'm talking to you.
We never even said that.
Okay, you're talking to me. Talk.
You gonna lay old funky ass down.
She's 50.
Disrespectful.
She's 50, acting younger than me.
You think?
Yeah, I think you're making.
I mean, a lot of women. It's a lot of women who have bad attitude.
I think you're making it look even worse.
Yes, you are.
Because I agree with you. I agree with you on that part too. Because there's a lot of.
You came in here, and instead of having a conversation, you come in pissing and shitting all over the place.
No, I didn't really. I'm just letting you. No, to be honest, no.
You think you come in here?
She don't even know what she's talking about.
Yeah, definitely, because I could definitely speak different, but I'm not.
This is how. Okay.
See, Pride. I could definitely speak different, but I'm not, and I'm gonna lay in my bed. I wonder what iPhone she got in her hand now, since her iPhone 12 would have been more suitable on her third marriage. And Thoughton is in. You got like 5 strikes against you already. I'm surprised he let you stay on for this long.
Right.
I've had to ask you to hold the camera steady several times.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because I'm having to hold the camera back, and I'm not used to doing that when I'm on live. So I don't understand why I have to hold it so far back.
Because we don't want to be up your fucking mouth. Damn.
And you're laying down.
She's 50.
You're 50. Are you saying something? Because it bothers me down. What do you disagree with?
I mean, a lot of women disagree with you. I'm just telling you what they feel like.
I'm asking you.
He's disagreeing with shit that he never
I disagree with that. You think that women, because they don't make enough money, they can't get certain men and stuff.
That is not what he says. He always says men don't care about what you make.
Mm-hmm.
He also says if you want a high quality man, you should probably carry yourself as the type of woman that they would want, which is the traditional woman. Hello. Somebody that's pleasant to come home to, maybe have a cooked meal, wash the dishes, wash some clothes. I don't know. Those awesome things.
Stuff like that. Yeah, I do disagree with it.
When did I ever say that?
You said it to several women, actually.
Nah.
No, you're actually 100% wrong.
Okay. That's not true, but anyway.
It is.
This woman is actually trying
How
to
is she
say
telling him what he said?
if you don't make a certain amount of money, you can't have a certain amount of men. Everybody who's ever watched my content put hearts up to let this woman know how fucking wrong she is.
Okay.
Because I tell you, men don't care about your money.
What? Oh no! It's not the money. It's the way they look. That's it. It's not the money. It's the way they look. Okay, yeah, because a lot of men who do have money, they're not concerned with that.
Yeah, she switched it up. She saw them hearts.
You know, everybody's and of course they're gonna get hearts.
See, that's what y'all like to see. You're 50 years old, and instead of having a reasoned conversation, when people don't agree with you, they're following the bandwagon. You come in here, you make the wrong point on the wrong topic. What about the way they look? About their weight?
I guess. I mean,
I don't even know why.
I see women with.
You don't know why she just want her 2 minutes.
I guess. I don't know. There's guys in here. Do you want an overweight woman? I'll let the guys talk. Do you want a woman like her? I don't know. I don't think guys want women that have like had their coochie ran through either. Yeah. Probably don't feel too good. I'm just saying, there's like a lot of different factors here.
Weight on them with men who make money, who have, make decent money or whatever.
So this is another one. This is another woman who comes in half-ass talking points. Now get understand. Basically tried to come in and say that the problem is men. The problem is there are not enough men with money who are straight looking for women. Mm-hmm. Wrong. It's that many of you women are unfit for the men you look at.
Absolutely.
You're physically unfit, you're emotionally unfit, psychologically unfit, you're relationally unfit.
Not all. So I keep a husband. I'm not worried. You're not talking to me.
I keep a husband on my third marriage. On my third marriage, bro.
Husband he's a successful man.
You know what? I don't have to work. I'm fine. I look young, so I'm not worried.
And you're active and young.
And who wants to look old or stressed out?
This is a damn shame. This is where our women think they should be. A fucking childish 50-year-old.
No one says
fucking childish 50.
Thank you.
I'm sitting here looking at this. This is what black men have to pick from. Basically, what you're asking is, white people understand the power of image and that they use image against us.
Oh yeah, it's the one with the nails.
White people have always understood the power of image. What do you think D.W. Griffith's Birth of a Nation was? 1915. The first assault against a black man. The problem is
she has no clue what he's talking about.
Don't act that way in the world. It makes it hard to. Back in D.W. Griffith, The Birth of a Nation, that was shown on motion pictures. There was different. There were segregation. Black and white people did not live together, so a lot of white people only saw black people on the media. Right. But today, we live in an integrated society where white people see black people in their day-to-day lives and they see them online. The problem is we don't control our image.
How many times have I said that the representation of black people in the media is horrible and we let it? The black women will defend Cardi B tooth and nail if you say something regarding her. Beyonce too. I've got on Beyonce and they're like, why are you hating? Yo, Beyonce's married and a millionaire and she writes songs about being single and having somebody cheat on her. Are you serious?
My brother and my sister would deadass fight me for her. Like, they're diehard Beyonce fans. And if I say, like, I don't like something, they will argue with me. That, like, it's bad.
That's crazy, bro.
I'm happy I'm not a loyalist to them. To a celebrity. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. It's gone too far. Man, this... I didn't watch it all the way to this point. This is crazy.
Did not decide to use our image against us if we didn't walk around playing.
You let them do it.
So right. If they try to say,
all I remember is her nails.
If they got some sympathy because they were dressed in their Sunday best on Sunday in white or rural America.
Hold on, I have to bring my sister. I have to bring my little sister. I'm gonna play this and I'll be right back. I want her to see this, and I want her take on it because I call her Edward Scissorhands all the time. I'm like, look at you, Edward Scissorhands with your long nails. And lately, I've been calling her Babs. My mom laughs, but she gets mad like they're cute. No, you look like Babs, honey.
For a black person,
saw somebody dressed holding a Bible looking like what they look like in Iowa and saw an American, let's use that against them. Well, if they tried to make it some caricature, if we still cared about how we carried ourselves, they would say, what you have on the TV or the media does not look like the woman I work across or live across the hall from. But the problem is the woman that they in the office, the woman at the Starbucks, the woman at the bank, everywhere else look the same. They look like Baps. See, Baps was supposed to be funny. Remember that movie Baps? Yeah, but now Baps looks real. RuPaul was you better work. That was supposed to be funny. Ha ha. Now a lot of black women look like
I was scared of RuPaul.
Do you realize black men are having a problem with recognizing a natural born woman from a real woman today?
Facts, Kevin.
Do you understand that? Do y'all understand this? Because in Atlanta, with the crazy hair, that could be a lace front on a man or a woman.
Ooh.
If you've seen the tricks that can be pulled with makeup and facial sculpting, man or woman, y'all are big as hell now. So it ain't like you gotta be petite anymore, a man or a woman. Long ass fingernails. And then what comes out of your mouth, you are literally having to ask, excuse me, are you a natural born female? Before you talk to her. That's a goddamn shame.
You're right. So when
but hold on, before we move, but where are white people in that?
Nowhere. So the argument is done. It's over. White people are not, they control entertainment and black folks let them because they want to get paid. They'll do whatever for $1, man. You can't even like argue. I would love to sit and talk to Cardi B and have her argue that she cares about her image while white people are literally using her to make a clown of herself. Well, I want to do this. So you want to tell girls that it's okay to like drug and rape men because they need to get forward in life? That's literally what she admitted to.
That's crazy.
She admitted to it.
Like that woman.
I hope you're kidding. I hope you're kidding.
Right. So when you say this, right? Okay. Now that you said that, this is the image that we, right? And this is the image that we are also as black perpetuating. So if that's the case, and we are trying to recreate ourselves and reposition ourselves to model what is more about feminine, because I feel like that's what we need to get back to. I started a self journey.
Well, you're kind of breaking up. So I don't know if you're on Bluetooth, but I'm not a Muslim. I'm not a member of the Nation of Islam. But the Nation of Islam has taken some of the worst of us and put together a pretty damn good image. Look at what the women of the Nation of Islam, you don't associate them with thoughts, do you?
No.
So we have models. When you look at a man who went to jail and was the worst part of the worst, but when he went through to Islam, you don't associate him with the street anymore, do you?
No. Right. So I get what you're saying about the image. I'm more so maybe looking forward towards like reconditioning Black women to understand this, because it's more of that of women.
Well, first you got to recondition what you see every day. Look, your image is not what you tell the world you think they deserve. See, as an image professional, I understand the power of image. What we see every day in the mirror, we reflect. So if you don't like what it is you see, or if you change how you feel about what it is you see, you're more likely to take care of it.
Right.
I mean, how old are you again? What?
I'm 27.
27. There used to be a time where people would not go out of their house in pajamas or rollers or bonnets in their head. They come online like that. What does that say about somebody's self-esteem level? And they feel like they look good.
You said I feel like we have to. I think what we mostly is what we want to imitate, because it's mostly what's popular, if you will. So, like you just said, it's what we consume, and that's a little
popular with whom?
I'm sorry, repeat that.
Popular with whom?
Popular, like culturally wise, like the party.
No. You women don't dress for the men. You don't dress for what we do. You dress for what each
No,
other.
that's not Cardi B's and the Meg Thee Stallions. I'm talking about what.
Yeah, but we don't want that.
Right, and we start to see that, and like I said, it's hard to fight a culture that's just set this way.
She's not too bad, but she makes a lot of excuses. It's hard to fight a culture that's already set in its ways. No, it's not. I do it every day on this podcast. I do it every day in living daily life. I raise my kids differently. It's not hard. You know what's hard? What's hard is pretending like this stuff is normal and just going on with life when it's not. It's harder for me to sometimes, because I do enjoy music. I love music. I like rap. I like everything.
Yeah, me
And
too.
sometimes I'm like, hey, I want to hear Cardi B, and I'll put it on. I'm listening to it. I'm like, yo, this is annoying. Never mind.
Yeah, me too.
I cut it off.
Yeah.
So it's not hard. More Black folks are afraid of losing their Black card or not fitting in culturally anymore than they are.
I don't give a damn about a Black
Instead
card.
of standing up for something. This is crazy.
Well, but you do it one person at a time. So one thing I would say you do, hold up your hands.
Oh, my fingernails is long. I'm not even gonna
see
Babs. And you gotta wait. Hold up. Let's put
it they go different.
Right. And we start to see
Hold
that.
up.
Then it's long. I'm not even gonna.
That's nasty.
And we talk about why she's got Dalmatians on here. This one's this color.
Yellow, green. That's gross. I'm all natural.
I don't know, man.
This one's long. I'm 100% natural.
Who told them this was pretty though? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it.
Those got to go.
Right.
Once you gotta leave,
your hair. The natural you is what men want. Right. When you came on, I'll guarantee you, before you opened your mouth, men already start making up their mind as soon as they saw your fingernails.
Yep.
Because what do we associate that with?
Ghetto and ratchet.
What do you think men associate?
Ghetto. I know what they think because I hear
ghetto or strippers.
Yeah, and I'm neither actually. So
if you're neither, then why do you dress as such?
That I know that.
But if you're neither, why would you want to be associated?
Right. So, well, I'm a data. I'm a data.
Huh?
She's a what?
I'm a data analyst. I literally quit my job like a few months ago.
Okay, so my question is, you're a data analyst.
See, but I can't.
But why? But it doesn't matter if you can.
But what I'm saying.
Listen.
Oh, go ahead.
It doesn't matter if you can. Should you?
So that's what I'm about to answer. So once I quit my job. So when I quit my job, I wanted to express myself how I wanted to express myself. So I wanted to do
like a stripper or a ghetto.
And you know, if that's what it associates, if that's what it's associated.
Ma'am, listen. See, this is where y'all go awry. This independent. I.
So that's what I was going to get to. I wanted to know the difference between what's expressing myself and then what's conditioning towards like what you just.
Can you tell me what's expressive about that? Like, what are you expressing? There's a Dalmatian, there's a green, there's a pink, there's a red. What exactly are you expressing? I don't understand. This is why my sister's coming on. I need her to help me.
Aww.
She's 18. She'll be 19 in July. And we have these talks and she's like, you're conservative. You're judgmental. You guys are out of touch. You don't know. And Twitter is her whole world. If she's seen it on Twitter, it translates to the rest of the world. That's literally how she feels. Sometimes we don't get into it. We don't get into it. We will have conversations about, she's really passionate about the trans community and why do you care? And I'm like, because it's in my face, because my son has to walk around and look at a grown man in a beard. I don't know. Maybe those things. But she said, hold on. She just got out of the shower. I want to know. how this is expressing. And this is my sister. Okay. I'm talking to everybody in the comment section. I will tee off. You will see a whole nother side of me. Don't disrespect her. Don't call her stupid. Don't say anything derogatory. She's 18 and she's up against a lot. I was exactly her. I just wasn't girly like her. But recognize where she's coming from. I came from there. So I'm giving you a heads up now. You come off sideways, you're going to see a whole nother side of me. Do we have an understanding? Let me know. Yes, no.
Dress yourself in a way that does not look like a stripper or ghetto. There has to be something in between. There has to be something in between being a ghetto or a stripper and expressing yourself.
Right. And that's
Claire Huxtable, go back. We have black women used to be the standard of beauty. But now you're the standard of what? What? Ratchet?
Oh boy.
That is because even the college-educated employed of you look like you're going to the strip club.
Right. But
there's another race of women that do that. You don't see college-educated women looking like trailer park trash. They don't say, I want a Kush Light, their last name, Tammy Faye, or so-and-so. They don't have that damn tramp stamp on the back. They ain't wearing Daisy Dukes. They're not smoking, chewing gum. They know how to put the fucking General Lee and the Dukes of Hazzard stuff up. Everybody else knows how to do it. But see, let's be real. Black women want nobody to judge you. It's like, I'm going to do what I want to do. And you can't tell me that. And that's fine. That's too damn independent, too one-minded.
And I'm listening to you because I'm changing.
Because black men don't want this. Black men, when black men see those that look, you know, they honestly think they're
how long is it gonna take?
There goes another sister who's wrapped the claws and this stuff on her head.
You're right.
That's what they see, and the first thing they say is, "How tall are you?"
I'm 5'3". Short.
Dress size?
Oh, I'm plus size. I'm plus.
What is the dress size?
My dress size, I'm a size. You can see, like, I'm literally right there, 16 to
16. How much you weighed the last time you weighed yourself?
She don't even look that big. She must just be real thick.
I'm a 3. I'm tiny.
I'm 200 pounds.
Jesus.
Yeah.
All right, so
she's my age.
Ooh, she said
she's 200
5'3",
pounds,
200
and I'm like
pounds.
115.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Bro, she's 5'3" and 200 pounds.
She's my height. I'm like 115.
God damn.
Educated black woman who's a data analyst. You're supposed to be a logical person.
That's crazy.
I am logical. And that's
and there's no, but that. Do you have any children?
I don't have any children.
And you're 27. There is no reason a 5'5" woman should be weighing 200 pounds. And here's what men think: you care more about what's on your head and your hands than in your arteries.
Right, and you're correct. I've lost pounds, so I'm.
How much you lost? How many?
70 pounds. Yeah.
So you almost 300 pounds?
Yeah, I've lost a lot of weight. I'm doing a lot of work to try to get myself there. Like I said, if I wasn't allowed to finish, but the reason why I did this to my nails was because I was a data analyst. So I'm so used to being a certain type of way or having to look a certain
That's
way.
bullshit. Excuses.
Ma'am, then you could have did a French manicure.
I don't like French manicures, but I get.
See, that's the thing. See, the thing is,
it's
about what y'all like. I got a question for you and all other black women. When you gonna start doing something for us, not you? For your people.
That's why.
No. Listen to the question. When are y'all gonna start putting your people first? Your every no, you can't answer because I'm not finished. When are you gonna start saying, I am going to carry myself a certain way to increase the ethnic image of my sisters and my brothers and so my mother and father and my community can be proud of producing women like me. And then I will put myself second or third, because the problem is too many black women today put themselves first. That's why you can't never be with nobody long term, because you're always number one. It's what you want. You, me, I.
Damn it. This is my skin.
Can't run
There's-
ads, man. Oh, it's a long ad too. It's 2 of them.
That's crazy though. I don't understand why Black women do the weave and the long hair and all that extra shit. I don't get
Because it makes them feel pretty. A lot of Black people have self-hatred. They
Yes,
don't.
and then they call me a self-loather or whatever. But
Yeah.
I'm all natural. I don't wear makeup. My hair is natural.
Yeah.
My nails are natural, all that. But I'm the self-loather here. Okay.
They don't. It's just like J. Cole says in The Middle Child. We're coming from a long line of trauma. We're raised by our mothers. Distorted self-image. They poison the well. What they see on TV is what they think is the standard. That's what a lot of, even if you look at Instagram, sometimes I go to the Black side of Instagram. I follow the Shade Room. I try to make sure I follow all these different things because I know I have to immerse myself in culture. And it's all self-degradation. That's it. It's just degrading.
Thank you, Rose.
J. Cole's new album came out. Everybody knows that is my favorite rapper. If you want to listen to something like some dope music, go download that album. I
only
listened to
know
the
like
whole
3
thing.
songs by him.
Pride.Is.The.Devil. I named the show for that reason. I heard that song and I was like, yo. And then he had Malcolm X playing in the background and I'm going crazy. My husband's looking at me like, yo, you straight? You good? It's a reality. It's a reality that we don't want to face as people or admit because that would have to assume accountability. We're so used to blaming slavery, a white man. Well, this is why we act this way because of the legacy of slavery, which doesn't affect us now. The legacy of slavery, if you really look at it, after Reconstruction, after slavery was abolished, the legacy of slavery produced entrepreneurship. The legacy of slavery produced people being productive. There were Black folks that got their freedom and went to different parts of the US and started their own towns. Like literally built schools, hospitals, became doctors. The first 7 Black senators were Republican and they were elected. So the legacy of slavery, they have completely twisted it to a different meaning. The legacy of slavery showed how strong Black folks were. It's not this victim mentality. And I truly don't believe that the ancestors would be pleased with anything that they're seeing.
Right.
No. When I was growing up, if you got in trouble, you got in trouble with multiple people. And by the time you got to your mom, you're scared as hell.
My dad.
I would be scared. Where's she at, man? Look, she's got to make sure she looks good. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
she don't come on here
my
dolled
hair
up.
was all sticking out and stuff. I didn't care. I'm wearing my boyfriend's shirt, first shirt I found.
All right, well, we're going to keep going until she hops on. And then I will rewind it to a specific part that I want her to react to. Oops, I got the audio off.
I'm not one.
How many relationships have you had?
I've had serious relationships. 3 serious relationships.
How many?
3 serious.
And of those 3, you left 1.
No, out of the 3, I left 2. 1, he left me.
All right. How old were you when that one happened? When you left? When he left you?
Oh, that was fairly recent. Like it wasn't even 2 months. I don't even know if I can call it a relationship.
That's not a relationship.
Okay.
So my point is, my grandmother and her generation, they carried themselves in a way to where the name meant something. You're a Samuels. You carry yourself a certain way. I will go around Oklahoma.
Oh,
and
there she is.
I'd be a kid.
Are you ready? Give me a thumbs up when you're ready, so we know. I can't see you. I see the ceiling. Do you not want to show your face? If you don't, just turn the you could turn the video portion off. But this is live, so I don't want people seeing your business. Okay, there we go. Guys, this is my little sister. This is my homie, my heart. Hi.
Hi.
She's finally
Hi,
here.
Erica.
I won't call you by your nickname.
It's fine. You could call me that. I
I was
don't
2
care. I'm
seconds from
not
doing it.
tripping.
Usually she's like, it's Erica. So I wanted to have you on here because we were reacting to a specific Kevin Samuels video.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how I'm always messing with you about your nails.
Yeah.
What have I been calling your nails?
That's you being a hater. Like call me Edward Scissorhands, but I feel like
Told you.
the hater.
Okay, I'm gonna play this. I don't even know where it started at. Dang.
On the TV.
Let me find this and I'm gonna play it. And I
Mm-hmm.
want you to tell me what you think about what's being said.
Does
Yeah, 'cause I
not
have
look
no
like
idea.
the one.
She doesn't
And
like
they-
Kevin Samuels, so I already know I'm stacked up. I'm stacked up against. I got the odds against me, but I think you might agree with this part.
Culturally wise, like the
No,
Cardi.
no. You women don't dress for the men. You don't dress for what we do. You dress for what each
No,
other
that's
like.
why I said Cardi B's and the Meg Thee Stallions. I'm
My
talking
boyfriend
about
actually loves Kevin Samuels.
He does. A lot of guys do. Okay, I'm gonna start it from here. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm saying I feel like we have to. I think what we mostly is what we want to imitate because it's mostly what's popular, if you will. So, like you just said, it's what we consume, and that's a little
Popular with whom?
I'm sorry, repeat that.
Popular with whom?
Popular, like culturally wise, like the Cardi.
No. You women don't dress for the men. You don't dress for what we do. You dress for what each other
That's
like.
why Cardi B's and the Meg Thee Stallions. I'm talking about what.
Yeah, but we don't want that.
Right, and we start to see that, and like I said, it's hard to fight a culture that's just set this way.
Well, like, yeah, but you do it one person at a time. So one thing that I would say you do, hold up your hands.
Oh, my fingernails is long. I'm not even.
Those got to go.
Right.
Those are so ugly.
Your hair, the natural you is what men want.
Right.
When you came on, I guarantee you, before you opened your mouth, men already started picking up in their mind as soon as they saw your fingernails. Because what do we associate that with? What do we associate? What do you think men associate with?
Yeah. I know it.
Okay. Let me know what you think about that, sis. What you think?
You already know what I think. Like I said what I said and I meant what I said. I'm 18 years old and a lot of stuff that I do is not going to be for the validation of a male. Like not everything a male says is going to change me about myself. Like I'm strong in how I feel. Like just because of how I may dress and how I may wear, that does not deem me as something else because that's how you think. That's not on me. That's not for me to deal with. That's for you to deal with. I feel like that's their own self insecurity, not mine. You trying to project that onto me, and that stuff does not work no more.
Okay. So here's the next question. This is he's specifically talking about he talks about more so relationships and because women complain about being single, right? So if guys aren't interested in that, at what point do you say, okay, maybe I should consider like my partner or the person that's interested? Like when do you consider the other person?
Not when it comes to physical attributes. I would say more like maybe your personality or mental. But if you don't like the way I look, okay, I'll go find somebody else. I'm not gonna completely change myself for you.
Okay.
That's me. I'm not doing that. Like I'm not gonna completely change myself for you. There's other women, there's other people out in the world that will do that for you. I'm just not gonna be that one. Oh well, see you later. Like
okay. Earlier in this video, she also mentioned Black representation and how what she did was she flipped it and blamed it on white people, and white people paint this image of Black people and we're forced and we're stuck with it. What do you think about that as far as the entertainment industry and the representation of Black folks?
Well, I need more context. Like what was she trying to
well,
say?
just entertainment, music, movies, culturally, what does our representation look like? Like if you
Well,
had to talk about a celebrity that you dig, or like a celebrity that a lot of young Black women look up to, who would you say?
Well, I mean, you already know who I like. I really like Nicki Minaj. Like, she's unapologetically herself, and her like being in the rap industry and like one of the top female Black rappers, and seeing how like some men are haters and are intimidated by her because she stands true to herself and she does not let them shut her down. I adore that about Nicki. Like, I don't feel like as when we should let men intimidate us and shut them down just because what they may have to say. You know, like, I don't know if you get what I'm saying, but like,
I get what you're saying.
yeah.
Okay, maybe let me phrase it differently so you can understand exactly what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you got two nieces and a nephew?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think I look at Nicki Minaj as somebody for my daughters to imitate?
I mean,
And
maybe.
I'm talking about how she dresses. I'm talking about her personality.
Mm-hmm.
Just period.
But I mean, they're younger kids, and Nikki's not anybody's role model. I'm older, so I could say that. But you know, they're in elementary school, so that's different. But me as a young adult, I feel like I could say that, but not speaking for like little kids. And I say maybe for little kids, she really motivates little girls to go to school, finish school, and she's very big on education. Go get your education. Go to school. She said that a lot. And I feel like too, like as parents, you don't have to let your child listen to that. That's where parents come in place, not the rapper, the artist, the actor. That's for parents to do the parenting, not the artist or the actor. So I feel like when people be like, well, they're not a good role model for children, that's not their job. That's the parent's job. You know, they know how to turn that off if they don't want their child to hear that. They know how to change the channel if they don't want their child to see that. You see what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? Like, so that's why I'm saying like it's the age limit to certain stuff, and it's different. It's not on the artist or actress to parent your child. That's for the parent to parent their child.
That makes sense. And
yeah.
I agree with what you're saying. Um it people can do whatever they want.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's saying like I don't believe they should be taken off the air. I do think that we need to bring back um having standards. I think we
Mm-hmm.
need to bring it back. Like if I were to go turn on a TV and cut something on and watch TV, and if it like let's just say I want to watch BET, I just
Mm-hmm.
want to put something on right quick, and my kids are there, they're gonna see a woman shaking her ass,
Right.
carrying on, just doing ridiculous things. Like, is that not degrading? Just I'm a woman. I got two daughters.
Mm.
We had the same mom. If mom ever caught me watching something like that, it would have been my butt. Channels like that were blocked when I was coming up. You know what it was like. At what point do we say, as women, that is not the image that I want out about us as a community? Like me personally, I don't care for Nikki because of her personality. She's rude. You know, it's not just to men, she's rude to women. Cardi B, rude.
No, I don't like that one.
They don't I don't see how they're representing the culture in a positive light. Even the music that they write, it's all sexually charged. I don't
Mm.
hear
Not
Nicki or
everything.
Cardi B.
Not everything. Not
Give
everything
me a
is
give me an artist.
sexually.
Maybe I'm off. Give me an artist.
Nikki, give you artists. I mean, I gotta go through my playlist. I'm on my phone right now, but I could give you a
Mhm.
few. But not everything that they say is sexually charged. Not everything that Nikki writes is sexually charged. Like, not everything. I
It's you
can't
know
name
what?
it
I
off the top
blame
of my
myself.
dome, but I mean, I could go through my playlist and send it to you one day and give you a bunch
Sure.
of songs.
I
The
used to listen to
majority
all
of
this
them
music
are
around
about
here.
sex, though.
Hmm?
Majority of them are about sex and
Sex
shaking,
sells in the
twerking.
industry. I'm sure y'all know that.
Mm.
And
Of
y'all know that.
course.
Y'all older than me. Y'all should know that. Sex sells in the industry. And it's not, I mean, it's not completely sad, but I mean a little bit sometimes, because there's some artists who don't rap about sex and they don't get enough attention. I could say that. but that's
Right. That's the problem in the world.
So, do you think it's wrong for women to have to take off their clothes and write these sexually charged lyrics to be popular because that's what it takes?
I do.
I mean, I'm more so in the middle because they're not being forced to do it. They want to do that themselves, and they have every right to do that. If that's what they want to do, they could do that. They are grown women. But I don't feel like just because, other people's opinions, well, you need to do this, I want you to do that. They're not living their life for really other people's opinions all the time, if that makes sense. Like the negative opinions, like backlash when people are coming at them.
What if so I'm a popular personality on the internet just
Okay.
because I'm controversial.
Right.
What if all I did was take off my clothes, tell
Mhm.
niggas they ain't shit, bitch, hoe,
Now you probably have like 10 million subscribers.
would you but would you be proud to say, yo, that's my sister?
I would
No.
not I would not degrade you in any way. Just like you're conservative and I'm not conservative, I don't degrade you for that, for being my sister. Like, I mean, we don't have the same opinions. You're still my sister at the end of the day. I'm not gonna be like, oh my God, that's my sister. No, I'm not gonna do that. You are a grown woman. That's what you choose to do. I can't tell you what to do. I'm your little sister. I can only give you an opinion. But I mean, if you don't want to take that, and you can't take that, just like they said, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink.
Mm-hmm.
So I would not judge you for that. Because, I mean, you know me as my sister, that's how I dress. I wear more revealing stuff. I would like to wear long nails. I'm unapologetically myself. I'm not going to do everything for a male's validation and completely change myself and tone myself down. Because there was a point where I would tone myself down, and I don't do that no more. Because people walked all over me, and I don't do that no more. I'm unapologetically myself, and it took me a lot to get here. So I feel like, just because a man may have some opinion he doesn't like about me, that don't mean I'm gonna revert back and do everything that he's telling me to do. Or other
Okay, well,
people.
let's take men off the table.
Okay,
Let's
yeah, other
completely
people.
remove men.
Other people. I'm not gonna take what other people do. You know how mom is sometimes. She doesn't like everything that I wear, but she still loves me.
Of course.
So that's how I feel. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh my God, that's my sister. That's just no. No.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do that.
This So you don't think the representation of black folks on TV is negative at all?
I mean, with some reality TV shows, yes, like Atlanta Housewives or was the Love and Hip Hop.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, there's also shows with other people's races. Like they have shows they are just as catty too.
Yeah, I'm not negating that, but here's the reason I talk about the black community, just to give you context of why.
Mm-hmm.
This young lady on the screen, she's complaining about representation of black women and how it is a white person's fault that black women get on TV, twerk, bust it open, do all the stuff that guys are now starting to come out and be like, I'm not interested if I want to wife that. Or, black women that don't necessarily subscribe to those type of things were like, damn, this, yo, you can do that, Nikki. Yo, you can do that, Cardi. But why is this the representation of who we are? I don't carry myself that way. Nay doesn't carry herself that way. Other black women, that doesn't represent us because I just don't subscribe to that. But for the most part, the majority, that is what people think and see when they think of a black person.
Right. Sorry, I'm reading the comments too. Like they wasn't really listening to what I was saying. I was like, I know what I'm trying to say. Like,
Don't read the comments. It's just I just want to know what you're thinking. And I told you I would have you on. I said I'm gonna have you on. And before you came on, people know me. They know Sunni. Don't try it.
right.
They do not do it. I have a level of respect and they have a level of respect for me. So they're not going to say anything sideways. And if they do, I already said I'm going to tee off. I gave everybody a fair warning.
Right.
So given that little monologue that I gave, it was kind of long, I know. Do we have proper representation as black women?
I would say in the middle. I would say it's in the middle.
Okay. Okay. I'm sitting here trying to think of positive role models. Everybody,
I can't think of one.
I mean, it
everybody,
may
the
not
the
be
sorry, go ahead.
perfectly. Oh, sorry. It may not be perfectly of everything that you guys want, specifically, like, for y'all values and what y'all agree with. But I really do feel like it's in the middle for us. Like, y'all may not agree with everything that we do have representation with, but I feel like it's in the middle to me personally. Maybe because I have a different view. So I understand maybe what you're saying, if that makes sense.
But I wasn't far off where you are not that long ago. Like
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking the same way that you do, probably like last year or something. So I don't know. I don't think there's any good role models right now. Like I'm thinking
Are
like
you guys saying
Aaliyah or
for
something, like
children? Like, you guys saying for like us as black women, or like, role models for
just black women.
or just black women?
Black women, just us women.
Okay.
We'll leave kids out because everybody knows no kid should be listening to Nicki Minaj. And if you're letting your daughter listen to it, you need to do some reevaluation. So we'll leave kids out and we'll specifically talk about just women, us as women. See, somebody brought up an actual
I was just
people don't
thinking
like
Candace
her,
too, but
right?
she's like
People don't like Candace
political.
because of her comments
Mm-hmm.
about the black community. Now, I personally don't have a problem. I think that she could do more. She could capture more if she would talk good about the black community sometimes. Because I will say that Candace
Mm-hmm.
Owens, she doesn't say too many good things. She'll talk about the bad, what's going on, what's wrong. But like me, I'm sitting here having a conversation. What are some good black role models we have? I think she's a role model because she's self-made. She is unapologetically herself. She does not care. She's successful. She's on daytime TV. She got her own TV show. She got all these things that she's doing. And once again, we'll blame the fact that, oh, a white person got her there. A white person gave us a negative image, and a white person gives us a positive image. But what image do we give ourselves?
Mm.
If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And I honestly can't think of any.
Me either. I'm looking on my phone right now.
I can't.
I mean, I feel like y'all not gonna agree with the ones I would say, but I
It's
mean,
not about agreeing. It's just you putting your thoughts out. Don't worry about who's going to agree
Oh,
with you.
Rihanna's good, right?
yes,
Yeah,
Rihanna. I
Rihanna.
love me some Rihanna. What? I can't believe I
Okay.
forgot about Rihanna, but
I'll
yes,
give you that. Rihanna.
yes.
She's got her own business.
Beyonce.
Beyonce. Man, we were just talking about her.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
Okay.
my
What
brother.
about
That's my
Beyonce?
sister and brother role model, not mine.
Y'all
What
don't
about
like
Beyonce?
Beyonce no more?
I
I
mean,
don't like her because they go so hard for her. Like it turns
So
me
you gotta
off.
separate Beyonce from her fan base. That's her fan base. That's not
Mhm.
her. That's their
Yeah.
actions. So you kind of gotta separate that.
well,
Like
what is she doing?
they would dead ass like square up with me if I say
No,
something.
I really like her work ethic and like her, her documentaries and stuff, and how hard she
Mm-hmm.
goes for herself, and how, like, she's just real headstrong. Like, she's hard on herself, but she is really in love with her work and her craft. Like, she's all in it. Like, she doesn't like to half step with anything that she does.
Okay. So her work
I like that
ethic.
about her. Yes.
Okay. Work ethic. I'll give you
Mhm.
that. Uh, I will challenge challenge you a little bit as far as her lyrics. What is she saying that's besides women run the world? On most of her
Besides,
music, and I introduced my little sister to a lot of this music. I'm not even gonna lie because I played everything, and she was around. She was with me. I'm 12 years older than her, so I don't see what's uplifting about crying about a man cheating on you. She did a whole album about being cheated on.
well,
Most
that
of her music is
she's an
centered toward.
artist. She's expressing herself. Like, not every artist wants to talk about the same thing. Like, there's different things that you can talk about. She's an artist, just how she expresses herself. That's how she gets things out. Maybe because you're in the light like that. You can't just go on the internet and maybe make a tweet and type how you feel. You understand what I'm saying? So she expresses that through music. She's an artist. She's a musician. Like,
I don't know Condoleezza Rice like that. Like, I wasn't in politics when she was
I do not know
doing her thing.
Condoleezza Rice.
I know she was a Republican, a black Republican, but that's like really all I know.
Yeah. She was when she was in office, I was pretty young.
Yeah.
I didn't really pay attention to politics. So I don't know about her, but the fact that there are 3 black women on the screen and we're all struggling to point out a good role model. I think that's bad. I think it's why can't we do that? People in the comments, give me some good role models. What do you guys think? Candace Owens is out.
Are
Good
you guys talking
female.
about
They have to be like
y'all as
singers or
conservatives or as
yeah,
black people?
What'd you say?
I say y'all talking about y'all as conservatives or black people, like outside of
like
conservative liberal,
musicians or
like
actors.
musicians.
Just period.
Period.
You know what?
Carol Swain. Yes, but you know what? My little sister has no clue who Carol Swain is.
I don't
That's
know
why I
who that
specifically
is either.
picked the entertainment industry because I know that's where the youth is.
Whitney Houston was not a good role model.
Not at all. No. I love Whitney Houston to death. I think she's dope, but no.
Yeah,
But I
no.
mean,
Her
you
voice
have
was
to-
great. That's like really
what I
it.
will say is what I want people to realize is a lot of these artists are not trying to live up the standard to be other people's role models. And that's a lot of pressure on them to be perfect. And when you're in the limelight, they're not there to be anybody's mentor or role model. People who happen to follow them and like them, that's people. But that's not, you know, their whole what am I trying to what's the word of what I'm trying to say? That's not their whole job to be a role model for what they're doing, like acting, music, entertainment. Like that's not what they were doing it for. They did that because that's something that they enjoyed and that's their craft. Do you see what I'm saying? So like I understand what you're saying, but also at the same time, that's a lot of pressure on someone to be perfect. If you want somebody to be a role model, that's a lot of pressure. So not
Okay.
everything that they're gonna do is be perfect. Like everything could be good. They make one wrong mistake. Oh, we don't like them no more. That's a lot of pressure on for certain celebrity, like a lot of celebrities to be role models. That's a lot.
Here's the thing. Mom and our aunts, they laughed at
Sharon
Babs.
Osbourne.
They laughed. Babs was like, it was a comedy. It was purely entertainment. Black folks collectively was like, yo, these just are ghetto fabulous. Ha ha ha. This is
And that was
funny.
a great movie too.
Yeah. But you would never see them out and about looking like that. And I listen, growing up, if we saw that stuff, my mom would make fun of it. My cousins would make fun of it. Like you would just make fun of it. And now things that we made fun of have become an actual reality. And people dress, act, they mimic the stuff that was comedy at some point.
Yeah.
So I get what you're saying when you say, okay, well, they're not responsible and this is their art form. But at the end of the day, art imitates life. And what's comedy is now reality. And we're trying to say, well, it's not comedy no more. I'm just expressing myself. But dog, a decade ago, we were laughing at this because we had an understanding of this is not what we do. We look like clowns.
I mean, yeah, but also like, just outside of, like us, like I feel like, black women as black women, we are the blueprint for a lot of things. I feel like that. Like, some like hairstyles you might see, okay, it's ghetto for us, but if another woman of another race, oh, that's cool, that's trendy. Do you see what I'm saying? Like they'll take it from us in this ghetto and that's not professional, but go let somebody else of another race do it. It's trendy and it's a whole new name for it. So that's why I feel like, the movie Babs, so ho ho, yeah, funny, that was a joke. But really, we are the blueprint support a lot of stuff, entertainment, food, fashion, hair, nails. So that's why I said I feel like now people are being unapologetically themselves, especially Black women, because some stuff
So
gets taken from us and it gets another name or they get more praise for it.
okay, they're unapologetically themselves. So Black women we're all sexually driven. We all
Not what I'm saying.
well when you say that and you
I'm
apply
talking
it
about
to
nails, hair. That's what I'm talking about. Like you just said, like daps, like how they may dress and the nails and stuff. That's what I'm talking about. That stuff. I'm not
But
talking.
why do we have to wear like long fingernails,
You don't have
different
to.
colors, different patterns, like weave and all that?
You don't have to do that. But I'm just what we're trying to say. Me, because I'm a person who likes to wear makeup, long nails, certain revealing clothes. We're not gonna judge you if you don't want to do that. So what we're trying to say is, basically, don't try to judge us for what we're doing. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Like you could do whatever. Can I cuss on
yeah, I don't care.
here? You can do whatever the hell you want to do, by all means. But it's just not fair when you want the respect, but can't give the respect to us and judge us for how we may dress. Do you hear what I'm saying? Like that doesn't make us any less of a person just of the way we might dress. Like some people, like I tell my sister this all the time. Like some people, before they even get to know me, I'm bougie, I'm mean, I'm stuck up. I'm like,
I'm bougie too, but
whoa,
like I don't wear long nails and weaves and all
Yeah.
that revealing stuff.
I'm
Like
like, whoa. Like I mean, just because I
I'm
may dress
bougie
like
as hell.
that don't mean I'm a very shallow person. I'm a very kind-hearted person. I'm very
Yeah, me
sweet.
too.
But that's people's problem. They automatically deem me. Oh, I don't like her. I'm like, bro, I'm a very cool person. Like just
Yeah, no,
because
me
I like to
too.
dress up this way and I'm high maintenance, I like to look good. That don't mean I'm boring either or mean. Like I'm real
Right.
cool.
Yeah. Well,
That's like me too.
you
Like I dress casual, cardigans. I don't like my butt showing, so long cardigans, everything covered and all that. And people just look at me and be like, "Oh, she boring." Like, no, I'm not boring. I'm fun as hell. You just gotta get to know me, break out of my shell, and we'll have mad fun together.
yeah. I mean,
Me and your sister may
when
have fun together, even though we on two different spectrums.
yeah. Um I mean, I go through that same thing. As soon as people they see this or
Yeah,
they see, oh man, she has conservative talking points, or they automatically judge and they think I won't be open to a conversation. And I've had a lot of people come on the show ready to just, they're defensive as heck. And then
yeah.
they start talking to me and they're like, yo, damn, you're cool. And I'm like, a lot of conservatives are cool. It's
Yeah,
just a matter of everybody
I'm
listening
down to
to each
earth.
other. Like my sister told me, my sister actually made me think more about this. She's like, people will be more open to talk if they didn't feel like they were going to be judged in a situation or they're going to be attacked. Just be willing to listen. And sometimes, even though we don't agree, you have
Mm.
to be willing to listen. But somebody wants me to ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
Earlier in this video, Kevin Samuels made a good point about it's getting to the point where men have to question if you are a man or a woman because they can't tell. They're saying that a lot of women look like transgenders because of the extra put on, the extra nails, the extra, you know how trans gender people look.
Because of
No,
nails, so that makes women
no,
look like
just we'll talk about drag.
okay. I'm
It's
kind
getting
of
to the point.
confused because, like, I mean, like, are you talking about where some men will see women like, oh, you never know, that could be maybe a transgender woman? Is that what they're trying to say?
Yes, there. It's getting hard to. You can't tell the difference anymore.
Oh, I mean, well, I mean, it's kind of like I'm a little like confused. Like you gotta
What
word
are you
it a
confused about?
little better. Like
What?
he says, kind of getting so men are saying it's kind of getting hard to tell if
Mm-hmm.
a woman is a transgender woman.
If she's a
because
tranny
of
or a
nails,
natural born woman.
because of the nails and how everybody looks now. Is that what he's trying to ask?
The makeup, the nails, the hair.
I
That
mean, you
was
said let's talk about drag. Drag's been around for decades, hasn't it? Like when
drag
in the
has been around since I
90s,
was little. Yep.
80s,
Before then too.
longer before
Yeah.
that, drag's been around for a long time. So I mean, it's kind of,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's hard to pinpoint, but I mean, it's been around for a while. It's nothing like it's just off the dome. Like this is just brand new. It's been around for a while.
Of course. What he's saying is drag has been around for a while. The same thing I said with Babs. It's been
Mm-hmm.
comedy. Drag has been around for a while, and we have always known a person in drag is a man. We have always known that. But now in 2020, you see somebody that looks like they're kind of in drag, but you don't know if it's a man or a woman. You probably got to ask, like, are you a
Yeah.
dude or a natural born female?
I mean that's kind of rude to just come up to somebody because they may have extra makeup or long nails, if they're a transgender woman or a transgender man.
What
I
if
feel
they're
like
interested though? What
rude.
if they're like,
I
that
mean, you
woman
gotta
is really
know how
pretty?
to approach that. Like,
Like
I'm
I
pretty
call a lot of people ma'am and a lot of men sir. So would that be rude?
no, ma'am, sir, no, that's common courtesy. That's being respectful. But you just don't come off. Oh well, you have this. So are you a tranny? That's rude.
Oh
You
yeah.
don't do that. Like
Oh
that's
no,
not
he's
how
not
you.
saying that. He's not saying that at all.
Mm.
He's just saying if a guy is out and he sees a woman,
Right.
he has to second guess himself. Like, I don't know if that's a dude or a female.
Mm.
Honestly, I feel like if that's if because how can I put it? I I'm speaking for myself. I feel like if that's your first thought, well, every time you may see a woman, oh, what if
Mm.
she's a tranny? What if like, where's your head at? Like, because whenever if y'all get to, I'm rambling. I'm trying to make sense with what I'm saying because this is like, I want to say a sensitive topic, but I just feel like a lot of people approach it the wrong way and are intentionally still rude about it, no matter how many times you try to explain how you can go about it a respectful way.
So what should men do if they don't know and
Hmm.
they don't want to be with a trans woman and they have that
Right.
right? How are they? The best thing for them to do is just not talk to you at all because you look like a trans woman.
I mean, if that's what that man wants to do, then he could do that. As long as he's not approaching her in a rude way, then okay, that's what you want to do. That's on you. But if you're curious to know, and I'm pretty sure I'm not pretty sure there are ways you can be respectful about it without being rude. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, there's ways you can respectfully bring things up without being rude about it. And sometimes, even the woman might bring it up. She might bring it up herself.
Of course.
And sometimes
I think
also they don't want to bring it up too early, just based off of the safety hazard and how, the negative connotation and how aggressive certain men may be sometimes towards trans women or trans men. Do you understand what I'm saying? So like it's in the middle.
mhm.
I feel like if you as a trans woman, I feel like you really getting one serious with somebody. I feel like that person should have the right to know. I
Shouldn't they
wouldn't
know
take
the
it.
first day though?
Yeah, the
And
first
like,
day.
isn't that's like false advertisement? If you don't tell somebody exactly what they're getting themselves into, and they've been talking to you for 2 or 3 weeks, and then you finally feel comfortable saying something, and then when they have an adverse reaction because they don't know this whole time, what if they've probably been kissing you, touching on
Mm.
you, thinking about you in all types of different ways, and you have just completely that's deceptive.
Hmm.
And I've that's happened to a lot of dudes, and they get a bad rep because they reacted, and it's like, okay, but that person didn't tell them.
Mm.
Right.
It
I
doesn't
feel
mean
like,
that they hate transgender.
they should be upfront about it. I don't think it should be kept as a secret. It should be spoken up to upfront. But
Yeah.
also with straight men, when the trans woman says, I wasn't born a woman, I was born a male. So as
Hmm.
soon as they're involved, blah blah blah. But as soon as it comes out openly to other people about what they're doing, they'll change their mind. And then that's when they'll be aggressive. That's an issue too. And sometimes there's openly trans women, you know, on Twitter, Instagram. Men will find them and they have been murdered for being openly trans. And that's scary. And that is messed up. So it's kind of like, it's like you're kind of walking on eggshells. You don't know what reaction you're going to get. And it's very scary. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, and yes, it's not right for somebody to target somebody and harass them and want to murder them because of their lifestyle. That's not right. Of course not. Um, I'm a mom. You know, I'm a mom first, and I have a son, and I can't say that I would be too pleased if I ever found out that happened to him. And I can't promise or guarantee that I will be too nice about it because you decided to deceive my son. And it's actually really sad that my boy has got to go into a world where he doesn't know if a woman is actually a woman.
Mm.
That's a reality for men, for straight men that want to be with a woman. They don't know who is who now.
Right.
They get in, they get a, if we going, they're going to get labeled as a chauvinistic man. If they're like, well, are you a man or a woman? Because if you're a man, I'm not interested. They get flack for that. If they're not interested
like
and they
I
just
just
don't
said,
want to
there's a
talk.
way you can go about it. Like I just say, you
I
may not
understand
have
that.
to agree with it, but you don't like just like the flat out basic. Like you can't come at somebody all rude as hell, and bitch this, hoe this, but you want them to respect you. There's no, there's no limit on disrespect. How am I trying to say this? Like I seen a quote like, if somebody is disrespectful to you, you don't get to draw a line of how I get to come at you. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like you don't get to put a limit on how much disrespect I give back to you if you're giving it back to me.
Yeah, and listen, I completely understand what you're saying. I get what you're saying, that there's a way you can do it and be respectful. We're we are on the same page with that. All I'm saying is it should not be to a point where men don't know and they don't have an honest choice. That is all I'm saying. And that's where we are.
So I'm trying to understand what you're saying. Like as trans, for trans people, like that there should be no transgender people. Is that like
No, I'm saying that you cannot label somebody transphobic. You can't get mad
Mm.
if they are generally don't know, or they're not honest, or they just don't want to be involved with you, or like let's just say he just doesn't want to be around a transgender woman and he's like, nah, I'm good, and he decides to leave or go elsewhere. Like you can't get mad at people, label them blah blah blah, and then say, but I'm me and I'm gonna be me unapologetically. But when the other person is them, it's a problem. No, you're mean, you're disrespectful, that's transphobic. Like, I honestly don't feel like we have a choice as straight people. We just have to accept any and everything. And when we speak out, we get labeled homophobic and transphobic. And it's like, bro, not
oh,
everybody.
because I mean, as straight people, I don't feel like y'all are oppressed as people who are gay, bi, or trans. Like I don't feel like y'all are oppressed in that way. Y'all aren't being murdered. Y'all aren't being stopped from getting certain jobs, being able to do certain things, being able to date people. Y'all straight people are not oppressed like that.
So
Well,
what
my
about all
boyfriend
the
he's white, straight male, so
I'm
he's definitely getting oppressed right now.
for what?
Can't find a job.
Because he's white and a male. That's why he
Hmm.
can't find a job.
Yep. In today's world,
He's
absolutely.
been told because he's white he can't get a job.
Absolutely.
Where?
In today's world, that's definitely going around. That's
I want to know
definitely
where.
going on.
I mean, I'm asking because I've never heard that before. So I'm asking.
Well, it's hard for white males in today's world to do anything.
Like what?
Find a job, just do it. I don't know, do anything. It's just like politics, conservative, you know.
well, here, I'll give you every time a
I don't.
white person has anything to say, they're automatically racist. That's oppression. Oppression literally means you're pushed down, you're
You
silenced,
can do shit.
and white people can't say anything anymore. It all automatically it's like, you're racist, you said that. But
Well, I
you
mean,
s-
back then, like earlier in the 2000s, a lot of people got a lot of weight with saying certain comments, and I feel like now people don't like that they can't get away with every little thing, ignorant thing that they may say now.
but ignorance means lack of knowledge.
Yes, like certain comments,
Somebody
like something when it comes out people's mouths, like, come on, you can tell that it's ignorant. Like, why did you feel the need to say that? Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm on social media and stuff, and I've seen stuff. Like, I've been on. How long have I been on Twitter? I've been on Twitter for a long time. Like, I used to like mindless behavior, so I've been on Twitter.
You said something that was interesting.
What?
You said straight people aren't being killed. Straight people don't go through oppression.
I'm
Straight
saying, like,
people.
for solely
Yes,
being
they do.
straight, for liking the opposite sex of them.
Okay, but we might not be killed, but we're
But
definitely
I'm saying, like,
criticized and
pressed.
scrutinized.
Okay, yeah, maybe criticism, but it's not no oppression. Really,
When you
to
can't speak
me.
out, that's oppression.
Mm-hmm.
Just like if you were like, I want to give my opinion, but I can't freely give it because I'm going to get attacked by people. Like, if you came on here and we were simply having a conversation and everybody attacked you, that is a form of oppression because we're trying to silence you because we don't like what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
And it happens to a lot of straight people,
Well,
a lot of us.
that's my opinion. From what I see, I really just don't feel like it's that oppression that gay people go through and trans people go through. Like, I'm looking at it like that. Like, not trying to say black and white, but I really don't. Like, maybe yes, you might get criticism, but I feel like it's really stopping the day to day normal life. Like,
I get death threats.
go out. Yeah, because you're conservative. That's what you do. People are ignorant, and they shouldn't send you death threats because you are conservative. That's ignorant. Even though I'm liberal, that's ignorant to do. That's very ignorant. No one should be sending death threats to anybody at all. Point blank, period.
I don't know. I don't see the oppression on trans people. In fact, I see them being celebrated. I see them all over the TV screen. I see people calling them brave. I don't necessarily know what they're doing that's brave, but
And like you said, that's your opinion. We got two different opinions. Like, it's not gonna be eye to eye. But I mean, that's how I feel, and that's how you feel. That's my opinion, really. And you
okay,
have
so it's an opinion.
That's my opinion. Like, you, just like you said, you feel like you as a straight person, you're oppressed. But me, I've said, like, I feel like straight people are not oppressed. We have two different opinions. I don't feel like straight people are physically oppressed like that. I'm so serious.
Yeah, but what did I
No.
tell you the other day on the phone? Your
What?
feelings,
Just like you just
don't
that's
trump reality.
okay. And what's coming out of your mouth is how you feel too as well. You're not
No,
gonna
it's what I'm
agree.
experiencing.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
It's an experience. It's not like I feel when people say feel to me,
Mm-hmm.
what comes to my head is you translated something as something completely different than it could have been made out to be. When I am straight up told you're straight, who gives a F about you? I have the LGBTQ community come after me on Instagram in droves, reporting my content, blowing up my inbox. Yo, I had to turn the comments off. And it was almost to the point where I'm like, should I delete this post? That's oppression. I can't even put a post up. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but that's just how I feel. I will feel that's what I agree with. Let me not say feel. That's how. Dang, that's my favorite word to say. When I'm saying feel, I'm not just trying to say me all the time, but you know what I'm trying to say. You my sister. You know how I talk, so I don't gotta explain myself on
I
here.
understand. I got you. Well, it's interesting to hear the perspectives and everybody else's. They're all commenting. It's interesting. Here's the challenge for you. Here's a challenge for you. Let's look at what's really happening instead of what we
Yeah.
might feel, what might be popular on Twitter. What's actually happening in the world?
Yeah.
Like
I think
if you look at the world.
she's just
Oh,
looking at Instagram
My
and
bad.
Twitter.
sorry, you're back.
The whole entire world.
Did you hear me?
No, I accidentally clicked out.
Okay. I said I have a challenge for you. Are you ready?
Yeah, what's up?
Let's look at the entire picture.
Mm-hmm.
Let's remove feelings. Let's remove what's being plastered everywhere. If we actually looked at statistics, and we can use Black statistics if you want, because I go to their website all the time. If we looked at statistics, what percentage, and you can just ballpark it, what percentage of trans murders do you think happen coming from straight people?
Coming from straight people?
And I don't know, so don't think I'm setting you up because I have no clue.
I would
But what
say
do you think?
it's majority from straight men.
Give me a number though.
Maybe like, dang. Because
Because I don't know at all.
I would say like 50-50, like in the middle, like
50%?
50%.
Okay.
Maybe a little higher than that, but 50 is like the lowest I'll go.
Okay. Now I like facts, right? I try not to bring feelings into it because it's easy to do that. It's easy to get swept up in feelings, and I've been guilty of it myself. Okay, so I went to the HRC, which is do you know what the HRC is? The website, Human Rights Campaign.
Oh yeah.
Okay, this is straight from the HRC, so this is their own statistics. In 2020, so you said 50%. In 2020, 44 transgender people were killed or shot by straight people.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 44 people it's over 1 million. Over 1 million of the transgender community and the LGBTQ. Well, we'll just put them together. LGBTQ. They account for like, I think 2 million or 1 million. So out of those, 44 people were killed in 2020. So that's not even a percentage of the population.
Right.
So this is why I said feelings really convolute things.
Mm-hmm.
What you're saying is absolutely right. Nobody should be killed because they're trans, and straight men should not target them. All I'm trying to express is it is a like minuscule problem on a massive scale of what we do every day in our daily lives.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually shocked because I was expecting to see more. I really was. I thought I was going to see hundreds of people killed, but they're only reporting 44 people.
I mean, true. That's not including ones that maybe could have not been reported and not known of. So
it doesn't say if it was because specifically they were trans. Let me see. It doesn't say. It gives the list of people. Let me see. His employers released a statement shortly after his death, remembering Parker as a steadfast friend, an amazing husband, a father, and a generous to fault. It doesn't say why though. So we don't even know if it was because they are trans. I have no clue. It says 51-year-old non-conforming person. I don't know what that means. Okay. Monica Diamond, 34-year-old Black trans woman, killed in Charlotte, North Carolina, my hometown, March 18th. Okay. Since we have a name, I would like to know what happened to her. We were met by a group of people who noted a woman was experiencing shortness of breath. So she wasn't even killed. Wait. She was experiencing shortness of breath after Diamond was placed in the ambulance. She was shot several times after she was placed in the ambulance. That doesn't even make sense. So they were called there because she had a shortness of breath. But after she was placed in the okay.
Hold on. I don't got my glasses on.
It was a woman.
Can you see it?
No.
Yeah, I had to squint my eyes.
Okay. There's an epidemic of violence.
Yeah, it says police response to his call by a disturbance. Experience from the Donald's place. She was shot several times. So a disturbance can mean that she was shot several times. So they probably worded it. They didn't word it really correctly. So the disturbance was her being shot. I'm pretty sure.
Or they could have been arguing. That looks like a woman's name.
Well, she's just
Princess. Princess. Some shit.
This is interesting. This is interesting, to say the least. Now, I don't really pay attention to trans or gay people. I really don't. I don't really spend too much time talking about them unless they just do something that's just like royally stupid or just something that I feel the need to speak up on.
This one that I watch on YouTube, whatever, looks like a real girl.
See, do you see how you just said that? You want to be respectful.
Because she looks like a girl.
Like that's what I'm trying to say. Like, you can't.
I can't call a male a she. But he looks like a real woman.
Like, if that's what they want to be addressed by, like, just you might not agree with it just as a respectful thing. Then that's what I'm saying. Like, then you can't expect somebody to listen and want to be respectful towards you. I can't. So if somebody doesn't agree with
but
what
I'll call
saying,
them by their name, but I can't call them a he or a she.
Like, but you gotta listen to what I'm saying though. But do you just you saying hear what you just said though? Like, that was my whole point. Like, you can't expect somebody to be respectful to you, but you're purposely going out of your way to be disrespectful just because I can't do it. Then you can't always respect everybody to be respectful to you and bow down to your views. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, that's my whole point of view.
But I know that he was born a male, but now he looks just like a female, so it is gonna be hard to call him a he every time. But I'll call him by his name, but I can't just call him a she, knowing that he's a he. Like, that holds a lot of value. I can't do that. Like, he doesn't go through what I go through every month. He doesn't know what childbirth is. He probably doesn't do what a woman does on a daily basis. So I can't call him a she. But yes, sometimes we do slip up, but I know that.
Do you know her personally?
No, but I know that.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm thinking that you know her personally. I mean,
oh no,
don't know her personally, so I kind of feel like, well, not let me say feel. I feel like it's not the right for you to just go out the way and purposely misgender her. If she just wants to be addressed as she, that's what she wants to be addressed by. You may not have to agree with it, but just being respectful, that's the least that you could do. You don't have to agree with it, but that's the least.
I'll call him by his name. That's it.
See, you still calling her a him. That's not what they want to be.
Because he wasn't born a her.
So I'm saying, like, that's how you feel. I'm just saying you can't always expect, are you conservative? You're conservative too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so when somebody as a liberal might not agree, may call you maybe,
a coon something.
Yes,
that's
you can't get mad at that.
That's different.
That's
but I'm just
completely
saying,
different.
like, still, it's a respect thing. Like, you just don't. I don't feel like it's right for you to go out of your way to.
A coon doesn't hold value. He or she holds value.
When you call somebody a coon, it's a racial slur that white people used to call black people.
Right.
So,
but all
coon
say, I'm not trying to cut you off, Sherk, my bad, boo. With her name is Nay, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all I'm trying to say to Nay is that that's my whole point. Not all side of conservative liberals, you can't expect respect from how you may feel and your views if you're not gonna respect others. You can't. I want them to understand what I'm saying. I want them to respect what they're saying, but you're personally going out of your way
I'll
to
respect them
misgender
by
them.
calling
Just
them the name
you
that
don't
they
agree
want to be
with.
called, but I cannot call him a she and I cannot call her a he. I can't do it. That holds way too much value.
I don't know. It seems like this is what I mean by oppression. We're being forced to call
Yeah,
somebody something that they're not.
I can't do
Like your
it.
feelings, you want to be called something, but like you're not. I don't, people are not going to call me a he
Right,
because I'm
because
not.
that's what
He's
I
drowning in
identify
my
as
feelings.
well.
Oh
You
well.
Huh?
can call me
I said somebody
Nay. If my
said they're
name was
drowning
like,
in my feelings.
What
Oh
you
well,
say?
they'll be all right. I said somebody said they're drowning in my feelings. I said, oh well, they'll be all right. They can leave if they want to. Oh well.
If they want to leave, they can leave.
but you still
Here.
learning. Though. You still young. And I was 18. I was the same way.
Oh, she hopped off.
Do you want to look up the person that I'm talking about, Suni, so that everyone can know, can see it?
Sure. What's the name?
Sonis Love on YouTube.
She's back.
SONNIS.
S
You don't have to
O.
click his videos or anything. But he looks just like a she, so it's hard.
She's back.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I keep exiting by accident.
That's cool.
My bad. I'm not trying to leave abruptly. Dang it. Whatever. All right, let me shut up.
Okay. This is the problem that we run into. We are literally being forced to call people something that they're not. If I don't know that you want to be called something, you can't get mad at me
Right.
for addressing you as such. You can't, if like there are people that are dressed as a woman, but they're a dude and you know it.
Yeah.
It is not hard to tell. So you're like, okay, sir. And they're like, you misgendered me. No, I didn't. You are a male. You were born as such. Just because something up here says I'm not a man, I'm a woman, it doesn't translate into biology. Like when you die and if they ran a DNA test, your DNA is going to say male. Are they then disrespecting you again by reading exactly what your DNA says? And this is a conversation where I'm literally trying to understand why it is wrong for us to say the truth. Like it's the truth. And I'll let you answer.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, why is it wrong to say the truth?
I'm just saying based off just the pronouns. Like I understand what you're saying about the truth and everything. Like I'm reading the comments. Nobody's trying to force y'all into the whatever they said, the he, she, whatever. It's just
It's too
I'm
much. Just he, she,
talking
that's it.
just about like the basic respect. Like I said, y'all may not have to agree with it, but just sometimes certain comments, just like I said earlier when we was talking, there's a way you could go and ask about it respectfully without coming off as condescending or being ignorant. Like if you genuinely want to ask, you can ask. Like you have, I feel like you have every right to ask, but there's a way you could go about it. Nobody's trying to force nobody into anything. It's just more so just, I would just say, common courtesy, just being respectful. Just like you as my sister, you're conservative and I wouldn't say I'm liberal, but I don't agree with everything that you may say. I still love you to death. I'm not gonna cut you out. Well, you're conservative, I don't agree. I'm not gonna cut you off for that. Do you kind of like understand what I'm trying to say to you? Like I still respect you dearly as my sister, even though I don't agree with everything that you may say.
Of course. And we're sisters. So of course we're gonna give that to each other. But on a basic like human level, that's not extended. Like what you're saying is valid and it's true, but it's not extended that grace is not extended to other people that, like, we're not transgender, you know, we don't live those lifestyles. So expecting us, it's like an expectation for us to educate ourselves on something we don't agree with. I'm not going to expect you to educate yourself on something you just morally don't agree with. I would never put that on you and expect that from me. And I'm not saying you are doing that. I'm speaking of the public and in general. We are expected to educate ourselves on 40 different pronouns. And if we don't
And it's
say
all
it the
out of the
right
blue
way,
for me.
if it's not said the right way, then you're transphobic. And it's like, no, no, I'm
I
not.
mean, I could kind of say like it's a lot of, maybe pressure on people too. Like, they want more time. I would say like mom was saying, like she wants more time to adjust. She's not gonna completely, cut them off or anything, but sometimes, people do need time to adjust to that. It's gonna be kind of hard to learn all that. Not everybody's gonna want to learn about it, but maybe the people who do, I feel like it's fair to give them time to adjust to who you are. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it's fair for trans people to give straight people, or not just straight people, anybody, time to adjust. Not everybody is gonna honestly, pick up on it quickly or even try to understand it. Some people, it may take years, it may take time. Gotta give people time.
Yeah. I agree
Look,
with that, bro.
yeah, I hear you, but I'm not doing that.
I mean, that's
I
you.
hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying 100%. But I'm not about to educate myself on dysfunction and confusion. I'm not. That's it. That's a just like Bruce Jenner. And I said I was gonna call him Caitlyn Jenner. I will call him by the name that he legally changed his name to. But everybody on planet Earth has known Caitlyn Jenner to be Bruce Jenner.
Yeah.
And because he decided to go make that change, the rest of the world has to conform
Like,
to him.
hold on. Just like Kylie and Kendall, they even said it took them time to get used to Caitlyn now being, their Bruce now being Caitlyn, and that's their dad. They still call Caitlyn their dad.
Mm.
Do you
So
see how
it,
confusing that is?
yeah, but they still, but I'm
That's their
trying.
dad, though.
Yeah.
We're the general public. That's their dad. They
Wouldn't
have
that be
that
the mom
relationship.
now?
That's what I'm saying. It's just confusing. He says he's a woman, but they still call him dad.
Like, I'm not your dad. Call me mom.
It's just us trying to. I guess I'm trying to rationalize it, but you really can't. Really can't. So yeah, Caitlyn and Kylie and dang, what's the other one name?
Kendall.
Them two. That's their dad, of course. They have that respect for him. That's why I said let's look at it on a bigger picture. Everybody has known him as Bruce Jenner forever. He was an Olympic
So yeah, it's gonna
gold
take
medal
time
winner.
for everybody to adjust to that, and him, or well, not him, her as a trans woman now. That's gonna take time. She should know that that's gonna take time for people to be adjusted to that. I can agree with what you guys are saying with that. Like, you got to give people time to adjust to that, not just like right off the bat. So I
They
understand.
want us to just do it right off the bat. Like, if we misgender them, whatever it's called, then they're like just going crazy at us. Like, dang, I didn't like. What
But
did
I
I
know
do?
I said earlier, like I can't call him her. So it's
I
like I
can't.
feel like you're not gonna try to have that.
I'll say their name. That's it. That's all I can do.
So then I wouldn't say really you can't, I wouldn't say you can't speak for that then, but it's just like you're not gonna actually try to take
Then
time
I'll
to
just walk away. I'm not gonna talk to the person.
adjust to
I'll
that.
just walk away. We don't have to be
But
friends.
you know what? If see, it's always there's always going to be a spot when we're wrong. I choose just to not interact with transgender people,
Me
and
neither.
I'm
It's
still
too
called
much.
transphobic. Like
It's too
I
much.
don't want to call you what you're not. I really just would rather not be around you because you're not going to respect me. You're not. It's obvious. you get misgendered and you're ready to go off the deep end and get somebody fired from work. So I don't misgender you, and so that you don't feel offended, how about we just don't interact?
That's what y'all want to do. By all means, do that. So then that means you don't want to interact with trans people. I feel like there should be no ignorant comments coming out about it. Then just don't speak on trans people at all. Point blank. Period. Simple
Well,
as
I'm
that.
gonna speak on them,
Yeah,
but I'm just not
there's some
choosing to
cool
interact
Yeah,
with
ones,
I'm
them.
just.
but there's some ones I watch on YouTube, and I grew up watching Jazz Jennings, so I don't know. It's not like a disrespectful thing. I just can't call him a she a him. That's just I can't do it.
All right, then that's you. I mean, I can't. I don't know what else more you really want me to say.
That's all though. Like we could be
That's
cool,
your
but I
point of
just
view, but
can't
I'm
call
just
you
I
what you're not.
No,
can't
we're
stand
it's just
how.
purely conversation. I said nobody. I don't want you to think anybody's trying to change your mind or how you think, because that's not why I have you on here. It's just good to hear other point of views. Just like I can understand where you're coming from. I understand everything you're saying. That's it. Just a conversation.
My hair look crazy.
Yeah, I can see that. Them being upset because they're being annoyed, or they're not getting the attention. But life is not fair.
Right.
Life
To
is not fair.
nobody.
It's not. I know people. I know black and white people that are going through the struggle just like each other, and I know black and white folks that are well off. It's a matter of what you put in life is what comes out of it. And I had to learn that because I grew up feeling like I'm black, white people don't like me. My in-laws are
I
white.
never felt that way. Like I always
I
felt like black people hated me.
Well, yeah, I grew up with that too. I was Man, they used to call me
Hated my
Valley Girl. Valley Girl, you talk
Oreo.
white.
Yeah.
Yo, why you hang out with white people? Why you don't ever hang out with black people? Why you do white stuff? I got that all the time.
All my friends were black though, but I had problems with black people. I don't know.
What about you?
I mean, in elementary school, all my problems were with the white kids. Really. So I went to predominantly white elementary school and middle school. So I had problems with the white kids personally.
What was the problems?
I mean, me being a dark skinned black girl, I wasn't a light skinned black girl. I'm a dark skinned black girl. I would get picked on for my skin color, my hair. When I started wearing my hair natural, I know you remember when I do my hair in little flexi rods. When I would start to wear my hair natural, I was called the ugly Erica. There was two Ericas. She was light skinned, I was dark one. I would get called the ugly Erica because I was dark skinned. I dealt
By
with it
white
all
people or
throughout.
black people?
Yes. The white kids, yes.
That sucks.
Yes.
Horrible. People
And some of the black boys too, but it was majority of the white kids. But it was majority of the white kids, but some of it was the black kids, but majority it was the white kids. And I felt so left out. I wanted to go there so bad because I thought that girl was my friend, and I thought I would feel, more included. But she was never really my friend in the first place. Like, excuse my language, but fuck her now. Like, girl, I ain't forget. Like, I'm good off you still. I'm still good. I ain't forgetting none of that.
See, I didn't have that experience. I've been in both settings. I went to predominantly white schools and I've been to predominantly black schools. My experience in a white setting, I was always accepted. My experience in the black setting, I dealt with more colorism from black folks.
You've heard me
I
say that
never dealt with it with
times.
white people.
Check, you've heard me say, oh, Suni, you've heard me say that plenty of times that there's a lot of colorism within the black community. A lot of it. I'm very big on that. I could talk hours and hours and hours about that.
Wait, what is
Russo,
colorism?
get your ass out of
What is
here.
colorism?
You don't know what colorism is? Are you being for real? Like you don't know what colorism is? You've never experienced colorism? Never? You've never
What is it?
I'm not trying to be ignorant. Like, you really don't know what colorism is? Like,
No.
men being colorist or women being colorist. So colorism is, somebody light skin, dark skin. The colorism. Like certain, like I could say, like rappers, they have a lot of, well, now I don't know, back in the day there was a lot of dark skinned women, more video vixens of different colors, but I would say now, like, a lot of these rappers, you like yellow bone, I want yellow bone foreign, like I want lighter girl
Well, I
this, I
never
want
went through that.
in the music videos. And I'm saying personally, I've seen it, and like I've dealt with this, so I know it's a thing, and other people have dealt with it that I know of. So it's maybe because you haven't really experienced, I want to say it's not a thing, but it is a thing, because I've been bullied terribly by it, and it's affected me a lot, and I just got to be okay with myself. But like, just like a perfect example of colorism is, you're pretty for a dark skinned girl.
Oh, yeah, I got that.
You get what I'm saying? Like, where
Yeah.
do you hear black men say, "Oh, you're pretty for a light skinned woman"? I've never heard that came out of
Yeah.
their mouth, ever. So that's what we're trying to
I've
say.
gotten that before, but
Yes, you're pretty
nothing
for a
like,
dark skin girl. That's colorist. That's colorism.
okay. But that was from a female. My cousin's
Yeah,
cousin.
colorist female could be colorist too. Most definitely. I'm not just saying all men. Yeah, female could definitely be colorist too. Yes.
But I grew up in a
Mixed
very like
people.
interracial school. I grew
Yeah.
up in a really interracial school, so I
Mm-hmm.
don't know. I never really been through anything like that. Like, yeah, I was the darkest one, but they never like called me out for it or anything like that.
And even some of the boys I went to school with, like, tough colorists, major.
I mean, yeah, they
Here
they
we
would try to go for my friends because they were Puerto Rican and
Is
not
that?
me, but I didn't want them, so it didn't
But
happen.
that's an example right there.
bully. So mixed people. My husband's a African. He went through a lot because you're forced to pick a side.
That's why I'm scared to have kids.
You're forced to pick a side. Black people didn't necessarily rock with him because he was half white, and that shit is whack. It's whack. I don't understand why people do that. Mixed kids go through just as much as a dark-skinned kid would go through in a school. It just may not be as open and blatant, but they go through it because they are literally forced to pick a side of their identity when they're both. Why can't people just be accepted for who they are?
Right.
Like, bullies bully fat people, bullies bully people that look dirty, white, black, Asian. They don't give a shit.
I beat this girl up in elementary school. Called her Booger Girl. I was a little bully back in the day.
It stopped when I took up for myself. Yeah, I think more people need to have the courage to stand up. I really do. But on the subject of colorism is big in the Black community.
It is.
And
it's
I
really, I
never
feel like it
witnessed it
should
like
not
personally.
be an issue. Like, it's just people don't understand certain times the ignorant comments that they say, and that's why it's kind of like me for dating. Like, I have to ask certain dudes. I like to ask because, like, just because I'm the pretty dark skin that you deem as pretty, I'm still not gonna date you because I feel like that's ignorant. Just
well, you know what? I don't like dark skinned men. I prefer not to date black men at all, if I can be honest, and it's just my preference. I don't. So I'm saying, like, we can look at these things 1,000 different ways. Do people really hate on black girls, dark skinned girls? Absolutely. But I don't want to be with a dark skinned man. I like my light bright.
And that's you. It's not like you're going around saying, "Oh no, I don't want." You don't express it in an ignorant way. It's you're not dating. Well, you're not dating. Well, you're not. You know what I'm trying to say. With
Yeah, I just don't find them
husband
attractive, like, at
for
all.
that reason. You're not, with him because I want to have lighter babies. I want my babies to look like this.
Oh,
It
no.
wasn't for that.
Nah. No,
And
it's
I
just
feel
my
like a
preference.
lot of boys I went to high school with, that is what they're doing it for. And they
Yeah,
don't
Rob like
see
chocolate.
how ignorant that they are sounding. Even like I
Yeah,
told you, do you see what I'm saying? Like they don't see, like they're doing it all for the wrong reasons.
of course, yeah. And you know what? They're they're young, and that is what entertainment has plastered everywhere. Light skinned girls, long pretty hair. That's what men go
Mm,
for because that's what's on the TV. That is why. That's what's responsible for a lot of the division and like stereotypes and boxes that we all put ourselves in. Nobody's a human anymore. I get tired of identifying I'm a black conservative black of woman. Why
yeah.
can't I just be me?
There
True.
was a rapper, I forgot his name. There was a rapper that did a pool test, right? So the woman would get
Oh,
in
I
the
know you're talking
pool
about Tory Lanez.
and I don't know, I guess he would see if her hair would come out poofy or something or nappy or whatever. If it come out curly and nice, then she a winner. But if it's like nappy, then she gotta go or something like that. Or she could slick her baby hair down or something stupid like that. I was like, whoa, when I first heard that.
See,
I
that's
love,
what we talking about. Is ignorant. Like a lot of these rappers are very ignorant and colorist, and it's so sad.
I
Like
didn't even know it was a word for it, honestly.
yes, colorist.
I want to bring this up and then we're gonna hop off. I came across a video. I reacted to this video because this girl, her name is Chris Logic.
Mm.
Everybody knows what I'm talking about. She
I don't know
said
what it is.
black women shouldn't
Oh
give
yeah.
two fucks about a mixed race kid that was killed by a white cop.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, if
That's
that ain't the
disgusting.
most racist thing I've ever heard,
Oh, when did she say that? That's ignorant. That's very ignorant.
That's disgusting.
That's very prejudiced and ignorant.
how long ago did
Because
I
my
did a
baby will
reaction
be
to it?
mixed if I have one right now. That's disgusting.
Here's my thing. I'm tired of black folks complaining about racism and hatred from other groups, and they're just as hateful to ourselves, to half race children, to
I'm
Asians, to
freezing.
anybody it doesn't even matter. It seems like we're all like prejudiced and racist against each other. We're crying about racism, but you're dark skinned, you're ugly.
Ugh.
We're
That's why
crying
I said
about
I'm
racism.
heavy big on that because I am a dark skinned female.
And I bet
Anybody that
you a
knows me,
baddie.
I am. I look a little rough
Oh
right
my
now. My
god.
sister, she
She
can show
said
you
I
a picture,
am.
and I am.
I love
But
how
Oh
yeah,
my
I got a
god.
short haircut. I dyed my hair. But anyways, besides the point, before I get off topic. But yeah, like
lock
anybody,
it there, both of y'all.
anybody I know knows better than to say some ignorant stuff around me like that. They know better. I've addressed that plenty of times. I'm not the one to come around, even like I said, dudes, I'm not the one to come around just because I'm the pretty dark skinned girl that you like. Nah, keep that away from me. I'm good. You're ignorant. I'm good.
So does that mean that racism is BS because we all trash each other? It's
No,
how
because white people trash white people, Asian people trash Asian people. It's prejudice within each race with each other. So I
Yeah.
would say no, racism is no longer valid because each race has prejudice against themselves. I wouldn't agree with that, but like I just said, you heard me come out my mouth. I said, yeah, colorism is a very big thing in the black community, and it's very sad. It's very sad to see because as black people or people of color like natives, Hispanics, Asians, yeah, black people, we're oppressed, where we've been oppressed, and it's kind of hard that
speak
we'll
for
come
yourself. Don't do
against.
that.
Hmm?
Now I'm about to correct you. D-
I'm
don't
Oh,
say
impressed because I'm
we.
black.
I'm
I'm
talking
not
about
oppressed.
people of color,
I'm
and so
impressed because I'm
like,
in New York. Is that her?
This is
oh,
my
that's me
sister,
now.
guys.
Oh my god, you're so pretty.
Thank you.
She looks just
Aw.
like me. I know.
Whatever.
You gotta do my makeup one day. I don't know how to
I
do.
will. What I'm trying to say is I don't agree with the statement of racism isn't valid just because as black people we have a problem with colorism. That's what I'm trying to say. Do you that's my whole point of view. I didn't mean to get off topic, but that's what I'm trying to say.
I got you. Listen, I'm black, okay, and I'm not oppressed. Sorry.
Me neither.
I know people get mad at me. They're like, "What you mean?" I wake up every day. I do what I want, when I want, how I want to, and I don't necessarily get paid for it, but people support me, bro. Like I can't tell you how fulfilling it's been for me to just shed all of that, just let it go and just live. And people that rock with my opinion, cool. I got over 50,000 people that seriously like rock what I say.
Mm-hmm.
White, black, Asian, Puerto Ricans, like it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. Men, women, and I'm so much happier rather than walking around with like a chip on my shoulder like somebody owes me something. Just letting it go. That's all I want for people that watch me, for the youth. I'm glad you're on here. I'm going to have you on more because it's awesome talking to you and everybody here enjoys
Yes, I
everything that
like
you're
her.
saying. Everybody here is in, and a lot of people agreed with what you said. There's more people that now Rob knows what it is. He knows what it is. He just talks. That's what Rob does. But everybody here was respectful to you. They agreed with what you said. And I just want people to sit down, have conversations like this. Like invite your friends. I would love to do a show full of teenagers and understand where y'all come from. I am more than willing to sit down and listen. Thank you for coming on. It was fun.
You are very welcome, my
You're
sister.
welcome.
And you're not oppressed. I'm not about to let you say that about yourself.
No, I'm just saying, like, just in certain ways, we got different viewpoints, but
We'll
I
talk
wouldn't.
about it. We'll have a whole show. What you want to talk about next?
I really don't know.
Let me know.
Really don't know, honestly. Cause I didn't think you was talking about right now. I was on the phone, one of my little booze. I was like, oh, like I was like, hold on, I'll call you back. Like my sister waited for me. I'll call you back. Like I didn't even go hang out. So you can't say I never love you. I stopped my plans to come on here and
Oh
talk.
Lord, thank you.
Right, and I was
Okay.
about to go to sleep.
Russo's commenting. Russo is another person I work with. I call him Massa. He gets so embarrassed. He's like, fuck, soon he stopped it. I'm like, nah, one day I'm gonna do it in public. He says, since everyone trashes their own race, is it racist that we walk on eggshells and don't talk smack to all colors? Wouldn't that be equal opportunity?
What does he mean by that? Like that's not worded good enough for me. Like I'm trying to understand.
Okay, since we all dog each other,
right?
Isn't it racist to then walk on eggshells and not talk smack to each other? Like, why if you could talk shit about a black person, why can't a white person talk shit about you? That's what he's saying.
I mean, they already do. Like
yeah, but people getting their feelings over it, and they're like, "Are you talking
but
shit
they
about me? Or are
still
you
do it.
racist?"
I mean, it's not like it can't. Me, people don't like that it's said, but it's still said. So I mean, I get what he's saying, but like it's still said regardless. Like it's not like you gotta like you can't say nothing. Like it's still being said at the end of the day. So
I talk shit about everybody, so everybody. I care more. I care about the community I come from. I don't really talk shit anymore. It's more just like, what are we doing? Like, why are we doing this?
Yeah.
So we'll have you back. And it would be awesome if you could bring one of your little friends. You guys do what you do. Come on camera so people can see you. That will draw more people in. And you will see that conservatives are willing to sit and listen. The conservatives that you talk about are the old ones stuck in their ways, and they're so out of touch with reality. That does not represent us all, and not at all. And it doesn't represent us in a good light, which is why I speak against it. And that's why I am so cool talking to liberals. I will invite a liberal on here and have a full blown conversation. And they're
I'll call
blown
it.
away.
I
They
will
want to
show
see
my
your
face
face.
next time. I just people
I don't.
caught me at the wrong time. I
I'm
look
still
rough
new.
as
I'm
hell.
still new to politics, so I don't really know how to talk to them. They frustrate me more than anything.
Yeah.
I can't even see the comments no more. Dang.
Me
You
neither.
can't?
It
Why?
just says private chat. But
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
And I
What do
didn't
you
want to touch anything and like leave, so I was like,
yeah, me too.
How about now? I
Okay, I can
refreshed
see
it.
it
How
now.
about now?
yeah, I
Okay.
could see it now.
It said us modern conservatives are more inclusive. Yeah. Seriously. I don't have a problem with gay folks. I don't got a problem with trans folks. But when you
Me
start
neither. My
popping
brother
off
is
and
gay.
being like, you better, my brother-in-law's gay. Blake is gay.
Right.
He's like my little brother. But when you start popping off and telling me you misgendered me or you're a
Yeah.
homophobe, then I'm like, fuck you. What you talking about? I don't have a problem with
That's
nobody.
when it's a problem.
Please have me
Yeah.
on. Who are you, Kathy? I'm going to pull you two girls down. I'm going to start ending the show. But thank you for coming on. And we will talk and we'll do another show like this.
Okay.
And wait, they said Suni gives no fucks.
I don't. Everybody knows that when they watch.
Well, you, hey, twinsies, you know me. You already know how my mouth is set up. But it takes a lot for me to. That's why I was like, can I cuss? Like,
You can. I do it. I just have dialed it back. Pull y'all down. Oh, this was fun. I'm glad. Thank you for being respectful because I'm telling you, if any one of y'all would have popped off crazy, I would have turned into a whole another person. Don't do that. We need to be able to have more conversations like this where the youth feels like they can speak to us because I know a lot of the youth, my sister, and there's a lot of younger people that follow me. I just found this out the other night. There was a 23-year-old. He was like, yo, I've been following you since the summer. I'm like, wow. I didn't realize how many young people actually watch me, but it's crazy. When you're open to talk to them and listen to them and try to relate to them, you can still impart knowledge. You can still plant a seed. Whether that seed grows or they listen to it and they may take from the conversation, that is solely their responsibility. It's our responsibility as the older people and the adults of the world to sit and talk to them. They are people just like we are. They're younger, may have a little bit less experience, but that's not necessarily true. I'm 30. And older people are like, I've learned so much from you. You have a lot of wisdom. It's because I sat and I listened over the years to what different people said to me. And I may not have taken it in when they said it, but best believe it's here. And it's stuck up here from all the advice that I've been given over the years from the older generation. So I'm going to do more of these with younger teens, people in their early 20s. I don't care if you're Republican, Democrat, Independent. I don't care. If you guys have kids, young teenagers, and they want to get on here and talk and express themselves, this is the platform to do that. So thank you everybody for tuning in. I will be back on Sunday. We got a PTP show. Please, everybody, don't forget, May 22nd through the 23rd, we are having Operation Take Back America. We're having an event where everything that I just did here is what we're going to be talking to other people about. We have to do more talking. We have to find places where we agree. We also have to show people true conservatism. We have to show people what conservatives are really about. And we need to help everybody understand the importance of voting. Your vote matters 100%. And it's what's going to get us out of the mess that we're in. Doesn't matter whether you're a Democrat or Republican. Use your vote responsibly and create change for your communities. Malcolm X said it in The Ballot or the Bullet. I wish I had that clip on here, but I don't. Thank you guys for tuning in to me. I'm out.